Sorry.
Good evening and welcome to another exciting episode of Kindred Lists right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael, your most humble and merciful Dungeon Master for the evening. We are glad that you are able to join us for this wonderful Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure that I've been taking this group on for over 3 years. Pretty crazy, right?
Seriously.
That's been a while.
Been a while.
So
long time.
that's right. So we're glad that you're able to join us tonight. I want to thank a couple of our sponsors. We want to thank Twitch and Streamlabs for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank our good friends at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games. If you type in !Little Dragon, you'll get a quick link to Little Dragon Corp's website and storefront where you can buy some really cool dice and other RPG gear. You can also use the coupon code PROBONUS to get 10% off of your entire order. So make sure you check them out. Also, if you type in !CCG in our Twitch chat, you can get a quick link to Cardboard Castle Games website where you can order some really cool trading card games and other RPG related things as well. And tell them we sent you. So thank you guys for all the support. We appreciate you coming on board and partnering with us on this wild ride that we got going on here on Friday nights. So, just a quick recap. Last week, Molfin, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me, not last week, it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
We had Shadowrun last week. 2 weeks ago, Molfin returned home. For the first time in a long time. He returned to set his wife into her own bed, which was the stipulation on when she would come out of her stasis. She came out of her stasis, and they had a long conversation. Didn't seem like things went as sour as Molfin was worried about. But his wife did say that she wants Molfin to finish what he has started by bringing Moby home. Also, you guys went and visited the Horncrow estate to get, I believe, crystal. Was it some kind of crystal or something like that?
We just go to my house to like rob it. I love it.
Yeah, you guys.
Shopping.
You guys went, shopping, and Kallista actually met face to face with an interesting individual who spoke to her in a strange kind of almost all-knowing manner, seemed to know things about Kallista, and then basically broke apart into a bunch of small spiders that seemed to scurry out of the estate.
OMG, you're like, nope.
Nope.
Do not want.
Nope, I'm good. Nope.
You guys are fine. You were taking care of the chandelier. You didn't see it. You're good.
And after
Matthew heard about it though and didn't sleep for an hour.
after you guys oh no, Derek says not spiders. Derek in chat is with you guys 100%. So it seems like the spiders is definitely something that people are afraid of here. So we're gonna need more of them in this campaign, I think. Oh no, just kidding, guys. You guys went back. I think Molfin was attempting to do something with a bunch of ash. So you guys were burning a bunch. You guys were burning a bunch of the trees down. You made a big bonfire outside of Daggerford, trying to collect
I forgot we did
a Molfin-size bag full of ash and dust. And I believe that's the last thing that you guys were working on at Molfin's house.
Oh wait, basically we made it into basically a
we like made a voodoo doll of dust.
Yeah, basically a giant
Molfin,
voodoo
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a snowman where you took the ash and like rolled it up into a few balls and just like piled it on top of it?
But no, it's literally like it's literally if you picture making like a Darwinian man cutout in paper.
Mm-hmm.
Made 2 of those out of the giant curtain I took.
Yeah.
Filled it up with ash and just stitched it together. Or rather, fabricated it together.
Oh, that was right, because you couldn't cast it until after a long rest, I think,
Right.
because you were out of the spell slot
Right.
or something. Yeah.
Well, it's
Right.
fabricate I was able to do while we were waiting for that, but then I realized the 7th level I couldn't do that until the next morning because I can't regain a 7th. I can only regain up to 6.
Right.
Mhm.
2-day process.
So we've got everything made, and I just need, some quicksilver and that.
So we're going to say that you guys are staying the night here in Daggerford at Molfin's home. You guys all get comfortable and head off to sleep. Molfin and Kallista. At some point, at a time where you're not really sure, you find yourself sitting at a table. It's a simple wooden table. Above you hangs from a darkened chain a lantern that hangs just a couple feet above you, the center of the table. Inside it, it's a flame that's flickering with this deep red aura that seems to fade out over both of you and then dissipate into darkness as the light just dissipates naturally from beyond. There are 2 empty chairs either side of you, but you are sitting directly across from each other. You're looking at each other from across the table.
Man, these gods are impatient.
You'd think we wouldn't have enough going on without having to deal with him today. What I'd like to know is... Actually, and I'm going to activate my ability to see invisible things within 10 feet.
Okay.
Anything in the chairs?
There's nothing in
Yeah, because
There's nothing in the chairs. And they're just empty chairs.
it's just a chair, guys. It's just a chair.
Yeah, just chairs. But then you start to hear footsteps. They start distant and get closer. It sounds like if somebody's wearing very fancy shoes with kind of like maybe not like high heels or anything, but maybe like a little bit of like a heel on it, so you can hear like a little bit of a clop. Is there? Oh, we've got Sarah coming in.
Hey,
Hey there, Sarah.
Howdy.
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
I'm gonna come on screen. So if you want to get rid of fake Ashlyn,
get,
Fake
get rid of the fake Ashley.
I'm asking for reals.
Get out of here.
there you go.
There she is. Welcome.
Lynn,
You guys, feels like a forever for some reason.
Oh, one thing I did want to say now that I'm looking at the overlay is I decided to... Everybody kept their natural 20s. So Molfin, Lachlan, Ashlyn, all 3 of you have nat 20s this week. So
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know that.
We're gonna be in the worst battle ever, aren't we?
Yep.
We're
We're
about to fight
sitting waiting for
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, so yeah, this checks out.
But as you guys hear these footsteps getting closer, you see a figure start to emerge on the edge of one of the sides of you. Probably Molfin to your left, Kallista to your right. As you guys turn your head slowly, you can see this figure just start to come out of this darkness. And you definitely recognize the shape. You recognize the darkened, slick back hair and the 2 prominent horns upon his head as he stands tall and prominent in the room. He walks and approaches the table, slowly pulls out the chair on that side of the table, and has a seat. I'm glad you could all join me. It's been quite some time since we could have a little chat.
Couldn't have sent a messenger first. Come on, this is prime real estate. I just got my wife home.
He just looks at you, Molfin.
I'm gonna light my pipe because I don't care right now.
Where are we?
I'm here to discuss business.
Kallista and Molfin are in Asmodeus's domain at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you missed on Glee.
Okay.
It's literally, we just... Yeah.
okay.
This meeting is strictly business, and it's of the utmost importance, which I dare not have any of my other subordinates handle this type of meeting. You see, our time is running short. As we speak, the armies of Orcus prepare to assault the Shadowfell. From the other side, the cult of Vecna, the same intention. Opportunity might be, let's just say, on the doorstep for us. So we need to make some hard decisions moving forward. Things get difficult from this point on.
All right.
I'm waiting.
The individual that you ran into in the decrepit lighthouse is a great deceiver. It is a terrible undead being that is acting under the guise and under the control of the followers of Vecna. That they are doing everything they can to restore Vecna. But this is a falsity. This creature wants to complete what Vecna could not do himself. This creature wants to be Vecna, not restore him.
He wants to be a god.
Indeed. And if we could either use this to our advantage and play the cards, or we could tap into some information, beat him in his own game before he gets too powerful, thus opening a door for us in the Shadowfell going forward, a door that leads us right to the doorstep of the Queen of Ravens herself.
Speaking of, I have a question for you.
I, my dear, will have the answer.
Oh, I'm sure you do. What's this bullshit I've noticed that you're the one that blocked Anna from coming back?
Surprised that
You're the one that did that?
I did it to protect you.
Oh, don't give me that bullshit. Be straight.
Listen, I knew that you already had this inkling, this burning hatred towards the Raven Queen already. I just wanted to stir the pot a little bit. Make it a little bit more reasonable that you would sign on the dotted line. He smiles. It's nothing personal.
You didn't need to block him from coming back for me to do that.
Perhaps.
For sure. You did not need to block him from coming back to me to do that. I had already had every intention of getting Moby back from her. You just added more flames.
Maybe that's what I wanted.
You are such a dick.
I've been called much worse.
Well, I'm restraining myself because we're on stream right now.
And we're PG rated.
And we're PG rated, and I'm trying to be nice to Michael, Asmodeus. Get with it. You can read my mind. You can tell what I'm calling you right now.
Well, then I must be playing him correctly. I must be playing him correctly. He is the devil, by the way. I just want to make sure you know that.
Then he knows what I'm really calling him.
That's it.
So where is he then, if she doesn't have him?
He is safe.
Where?
His soul is where it was bound to go whenever it left the plane. I have no...
You're telling me you don't have him?
I do not have him. I just stopped him from coming back. That's all.
Can I insight check? I want to make sure this guy is not holding him, torturing some...
Yeah, sure. You can insight check it.
Can I incite the devil?
Yeah, man!
I mean, it's close.
Well, anyone can do it, yeah.
21. I don't know if that's gonna work, but...
Hard to read.
Yeah,
he
that's
is
what I thought.
he is the Lord of Lies.
He is, I know! That's why I don't
Is that
trust
like a
him. I
natural
don't...
one?
Yeah, I rolled a 21. Yeah, you don't know. It's hard to read.
You get the vibe that the whole Anastasia's thing was just a little more of the whole, hey, with Molfin it was easy because he had family and he found another tie with you, so
He was poking the rattlesnake is basically what he was doing with Anna.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
gotcha.
Just making sure that whenever the contract was offered, it was a guaranteed signature, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right. If I find out he's here with you, we're gonna have a problem.
I mean, what if eventually one day his soul chooses to come with me?
Why would he do that?
I don't know. It's hard to answer those questions. Why would anyone? But they do. More often than not, they do.
One thing at a time. We got a long list. Asmodeus, get to the point. What do you want?
Asmodeus looks at Molfin. Molfin, you have seen places of great mystery over the last few days. Dorn was on to something. I think that this creature is going to attempt to visit there himself. I don't think he has made it there yet.
Shadowfell.
The Evermores.
Oh,
The place I mentioned.
right.
We
Okay.
found it.
Yeah.
Asmodeus, answer me this. Does that creature have the eye?
It does not.
Hmm.
It does have other powerful magical items, though. So be on
But
your
not
guard.
Vecna's.
It does not have any pieces of Vecna. It seeks them, but for some reason, it seeks the sword, which I am sure I know what it's for. It plans to destroy the sword, so that when it does rise, there will be no weapon powerful enough to bring him down.
Yeah, that's smart. Didn't think he was.
The one oh I'm not.
Do you know where the sword is?
I do not know where the sword is, but I have a hunch. Whatever Dorn found will help lead you to it.
Bloody hell, more snipe tails. I suppose that needs to be our next drop then, especially if that thing is going there.
He looks back at Kallista. Beware the Spider Queen.
I was just gonna mention her. She's getting impatient, I'm aware.
Yes. And on top of that, when the deed is done, when the Raven King, or Raven Queen has just been brought to a pile of decrepit, rotting black feathers, the Spider Queen's going to try to seize her opportunity as well.
She wants the throne.
She's always wanted the throne. You see, before the Raven Queen, Lolth was in control of that divine domain. She's always had a vendetta towards the Raven Queen. So to take that seat, you'll have to stand firm.
That's why she's so keen on me getting into it. I don't suppose you can gauge how long she's willing to wait.
That, remember, you're dealing with individuals that can wait centuries. She can be patient, much like I can, much like most of us in the Divine Realms can. We've got nothing but time. The ones you need to worry about are those like Orcus. He himself, the bringer of the undead armies, would stop at nothing to quickly disband any plane of existence he can and flood it with undead beings. Be careful when you face him. He will show no mercy. He will slaughter you and then rise you again to serve him in his great undead horde. The time to act is now. We don't have much time to piddle anymore.
According to you, we have all the time we need. Divine patience and all that.
Yeah, but Orcus isn't divine patience. Lolth is.
What I'm seeing is an opportunity in the Shadowfell. If the Raven Queen is being accosted on all sides, she will be distracted. That will open a door for us.
It is not that same to be said about Orcus if he is focused on the Raven Queen. If he is a more dangerous threat.
That is why difficult decisions must be made. You have a choice on who to target. I don't think, with the current leadership of the Cult of Vecna, that they will stand firm against the Shadar Kai and all the followers of the Raven Queen in the Shadowfell. That army will fall. But if joined by Orcus's horde of undead and demons from the abyss, that could be the turning point.
Demons, huh? I don't think we're strong enough to go against the Raven Queen yet. I think Orcus is the better bet.
I think we need a trip to the Evermoors first.
Yeah.
A little more firepower, especially with 2 artifacts of one of the most powerful undead beings ever. Certainly to at least interest him somewhat. but to do that, we have to beat Smiles there to the Evermores.
Is that what you're naming him, Smiles?
Yep.
I like that.
You check in on my family? I'm not there, but...
The choice is yours.
The choice is ours. There's no need for you to know of it yet, is there?
Trust me. Molfin, I will know.
Of course you will. When we open a door to the abyss and storm into it, I'm sure you'll notice.
One thing I will suggest. To battle Orcus, it's definitely going to be easier to fight him in the Shadowfell than it will to be on his own home plane. You can still obtain the wand by destroying him. He will reestablish himself within the abyss, but it'll take some time. But the wand can be used for your other goals. Then, once it's all said and done, that wand will make a great trophy above my throne. And this will be nothing but more than a memory. A great memory. Of a great victory. Of a great war. That continues.
One of many.
We're not playing around by slaughtering any more goblins, folks. You're stepping into the realm of the divine. Welcome to your new reality.
You have to.
Kallista, didn't we already get that message when we dragged that giant gnoll god back into the abyss?
Yeah, he wasn't too pleased with me.
That you're a day late and $1 short with your welcome.
Well, I believe you have some others to discuss your future plans with, so I'm going to call this meeting adjourned. And he slowly stands up. You hear the screech of the chair on the floor as he stands up. Kind of gives a little bow to both of you and says, "You'll excuse me." Just turns around. You hear the clop of his shoes as he just slowly kind of disappears into that darkness. And you guys cast one last glance at each other in this red glow of the lantern light that's above you. And that red glow, as you open your eyes, is actually the sun kind of shining through the window of your home. And that red is just like the color of like a bright light shining through your eyelids as you guys wake up at the top of the morning.
What is my life?
Bloody hell.
And everybody gains the benefits of a long rest. Congratulations.
Splendid.
You guys wake up and you can smell things from the kitchen. It seems as if Liliana is up early. Is cooking a breakfast for everybody.
I'm already at the table.
Lachlan's already there.
Knife and fork.
I'm down.
Was I able to get any reading done before that interruption by Asmodeus?
Yeah, I'll say you probably got about 2 more hours of reading done before falling asleep that night.
Cool.
Yeah.
I had the craziest dream last night. I was at the yawning portal without any pants.
Lachlan,
Oh
that was
God.
last Friday.
Before
That's so
or
weird.
after
Oh,
you
it
went
was.
down the portal?
Good point, Ashlyn. That was last Friday, wasn't it?
You drank too much and you lost the bet. It's okay.
Things happen.
You guys have grouped back together this morning. Riled is there eating breakfast as well. As you guys make your way to the breakfast table. Which is just barely big enough for all of you to sit at Molfin's house here.
Molfin sort of
Like,
puttering
cut your food
around,
with it.
staying out of Leon's way, but like bringing plates over to the table and just.
I put good berries on Molfin's plate.
Yeah.
Full of, like, that's already full of other shit, so I just put it on top.
Out on top, yes.
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand check
Okay.
Did you grab one?
for something. Let's see.
For something.
What?
For something.
It's 18. Does anyone notice me sneaking bacon into my pouch with the 18
Yes.
peasant? Okay.
I think you got to roll higher than a 30.
yes, actually.
To get
I'm
it.
pretty sure I noticed as well. Yeah.
I don't
Password
notice.
21.
Everyone
clueless.
notices me sneaking like
Lachlan does it.
I'm
eggs,
clueless,
bacon,
yeah.
and like fruit into my pouch, like trying to be sneaky about it.
I pretend I don't
proud of
notice.
Okay.
Liliana doesn't notice either.
Okay.
Well, speaking of dreams, and I kind of just look at Molfin. Wasn't really a dream, though, was it?
Not at all. Suffice to say, we've been warned. Time is running short.
On what?
By what and for who?
For the Shadowfell.
Asmodeus wanted a little chat with us.
That's never good.
That guy.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, the one in the Abyss and the one we met in the tower are both about to strike at the Shadowfell.
Well, that's good. Let them kill each other off.
They're not fighting each other, they're fighting the Raven Queen.
Well, that's good. Let them kill each other off.
Whoa. I mean,
But the problem is, the two of them together could potentially beat her.
That's good.
Yes, it is, but somebody is in her army that we need to get out before that happens.
That's bad.
oh yeah.
Now, Smiles is going to be heading to the Evermoors, which is where we should be heading first.
My bow is still craving a good hit on him.
Here, now
I
I'll say it.
still just want to
whispering to
hit
me all
him in
night.
the face.
Isn't the Evermoors by Silvery Moon?
I
It is.
believe
Yes.
you're right.
That's what I thought.
It's quite close, yeah.
Can we stop in Silvery Moon and maybe look
Of
in on my
course.
parents?
Of course, Ashlyn, we will
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, I'm really worried because I haven't heard from them, and Gran was worried too. So,
Well, they're alive. They're healthy.
but
Yes, they're in a forest.
it's weird. They're like
is-
all fancy and stuff.
It is weird.
What we can do is we can teleport to the Evermoors, because I was able to zero in on the location that Dawn showed us. Once arriving there, take care of whatever's there, or Smiles if he arrives. And holy bloody hell, I just saw Moby.
Yeah. I feel like chill.
What?
You just saw Moby?
Hello, Mr. Awkward.
How
you doing?
Moby.
It's been a minute.
JJ.
Step behind everyone.
So, sorry, just saw that pop out of the corner of my eye. I was like, wait, what?
Okay. Oh, it's in Twitch.
Yeah, it's
Or
a
something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Twitch, JJ
Oh,
popped in.
JJ popped
Oh,
in
hey.
Twitch. What's up, JJ?
Hi, JJ. We're still obsessed with you. We still talk about you on this stream all the
That's
time.
cute. We're saving your soul, JJ.
Yeah, we're currently working on
We
saving
are.
Moby, so you know.
We're
if you
either
feel like
saving
that.
your soul or we're killing all of your souls. We're not sure yet.
Yeah, one of the two.
Oh my god, we can be there in a few moments, of course, after breakfast. Once we get to this, and Molfin will sort of give a rough description of the little sort of campsite cave opening that he saw from the vision. That's the entranceway down. Like we can pop right into there. Then from there go down, find out wherever he found, well, this, and then... And you would all probably notice that Molfin has not taken his glove off since he's been home. Like, before coming home, he hadn't been wearing it in probably a week or two. Around the house, though, hasn't come off. It's like stapled down.
Do we know did we know what Dorn found, or we just know that there's something there?
If I remember, that's where he found the hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And we think that there's be something else there.
There's something there that will either lead to the sword, and Smiles is looking for the sword to destroy it. I want the sword because supposedly when somebody wields the sword, it will send a sort of shiver through all the planes of the verse. And anyone attuned...
That sounds great.
Well, no, it is basically just a sense, so to speak, that all of these artifacts that will pick up on it and sort of recoil and give off their own little sense that if you're looking for it in the right manner, you can find out where they might be.
It's like that stick I use for water.
Yes.
Yes, the divine
works.
Kind of
Either
like
way,
that
we need to get
GPS you had in your head for a minute.
Yes, exactly.
This isn't the first time we had to find a moving castle.
Yeah.
But hopefully hopefully finding that, one, if Smiles shows up, you'll be able to finish what we started. We were warned he has some other arcane trinkets on him, but we let Lachlan loose on him a little bit, and hey, then we have some arcane trinkets on us.
The bows that whispering me at night.
Do we think he's going there now?
That is how I took his statement.
All right.
If this battle is planning on happening as soon as he thinks, given what little we know of he who shall not be named, there's every bit that parts could be hidden within the Shadowfell.
Well, I just gotta head back to my tower, and then I'm ready to leave. Are we leaving today?
Ideally, but
okay.
I really need to run to Daggerford. I need to see about picking up some Quicksilver.
Do you think
Molfin, why don't we just go ahead and make that roll for the night before?
Okay. What am I rolling?
Roll. How do you, so you're trying to rob the place? I'll let you.
If there's nowhere to I don't think there's a store that I can try to buy it. I'm going straight to Delphin's Tower and I'm looting his tower.
There's definitely not a store that's going to have this in Daggerford. Okay. So go ahead and roll stealth.
Lachlan was going with him, by the way.
Lachlan was going to go with you. So both of you roll stealth.
Okay.
Okay.
And then let me know what you get.
Can I do something, actually? Because this seems to mean a lot to Gramps, right?
It apparently does. I mean...
Yeah, you know that for Molfin to risk going into Daggerford...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something that...
Yeah.
I'm going to cast spell on him. I'm gonna warn him. Gramps, I hope this doesn't burn you.
Oh, oh boy.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
Well,
Okay.
when did you get guidance, boy?
Same time I got thaumaturgy.
So, Molfin.
It burns, but as bad as Ilmater does.
Let's go to church together.
Molfin, you can add a D4 to this check.
Okay. I was gonna burn.
Use it for good, Gramps. Use it for good. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble.
Okay, stealth.
Mine's a 27.
Yeah, you're good.
Nice.
Mine will not be a 27. 13 plus. Oh, come on.
Oh!
Okay, I'll take that guidance, man. 17.
Okay.
The DC was 15. The guidance.
Nice.
Guidance for the win.
Gramps, only take what you need. Only take what you need. This guy was bad. It's okay. This is morally justified. Don't get me in trouble.
I love that he's just like speaking into the void. It's fine, really. Let me justify this.
Unfortunately, Molfin, there is only one vial here.
That is wonderful. That's all I need.
It
Lachlan, if
seems
there's anything you want to grab, feel free. Let's go.
How do I get in trouble? About?
Molfin, do you want
Delphin has been dead for hundreds of years.
Lachlan, are you grabbing a random item? You are?
Come on, buddy. You know you
Yeah.
want to.
Of course
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do something really
Oh,
fast.
no.
Uh,
I'm sorry for whatever I'm
he
bringing
picked up a
party.
cursed item.
Yeah.
The last time I did this, it was just a dagger. Just a dagger on a guy.
Just a measly little dagger.
We're
It's gonna
gonna.
be something like
This is gonna
part
bite
of
us
the
in the
hell.
ass 3
Yeah.
years from now. I can
Yeah.
feel it.
Yep.
I think you'll be fine. I'm sorry, I'm having a difficult time finding what I'm looking for here. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Gotta find the tables. There we go. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me, Lachlan.
Oh my gosh, this seems like a terrible idea. I love it. A 70. A 70.
70, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
70. Excellent. There is on one of the shelves as you're walking around, there's this glass jar. It's only about 3 inches. It looks like it has this dose of some kind of thick mixture inside of it. Almost looks like when you take grease out of like hamburger meat and put it and let it
Ooh,
let it
yeah.
get hard. It looks like that. Doesn't
Love that.
it's pretty light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty fancy. It's got like these like little engravings all around the jar and stuff like that.
Definitely.
It smells faint.
Yoinksing that.
It smells faintly of aloe.
Huh.
Like imagine the smell of aloe. That's what it smells like.
Interesting.
All right, yoink.
Yep.
You
And,
cast yoink.
you cast yoink. Yep. And you guys make your way out of Delphin's Tower and back, and that was previous to the dream sequence that you guys had. So that happened the night before. So now you guys are back to present day.
Okay.
Yeah, so as everyone's sort of wrapping up breakfast, Molfin's going to go into the living room area, get that sort of overstuffed ash
I'm
figurine.
Reading. Okay.
I'm reading.
And
Trying to get this freaking.
well, you'll get at least an hour because this spell takes an hour to cast.
Okay.
And Molfin's going to set up everything.
Take longer.
Yeah.
And then basically pulls out a dagger, cuts a little slit in the front of it, puts the vial of Quicksilver in the middle of it, pricks it, the index finger of his right hand, puts a single drop of blood on the top of it, and then starts casting a spell.
Right. In the hour it takes for Molfin to be doing these incantations, he's going to be kind of out of it for this hour. Kallista said she's going to be working on reading that book. Okay, you can go ahead and mark off another hour of reading. Okay. Ashlyn, what would you be doing during this hour? Is there anything that you have to do or to prepare, or anything in particular that you would want to do?
Someone was confused by the Roll20 app and thought that we were at home, so she would not have stolen that food. But she will. Let's see what Ashlyn has.
Liliana
She
didn't
will-
notice, so you're all good.
Okay, that's fine.
Good to have.
She'll pick up, like, if there's a like a photo album, or not a photo album, there's a photo like Ashlyn.
Would
like,
Molfin have had portraits made from like traveling artists or anything like that?
Definitely
Family?
of the family,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
then I'd be-
portraits. Yeah.
I'd be asking Auntie who everyone was, and like getting the family history lowdown from Auntie.
Oh yeah. She's just like running through, like giving you a bunch of descriptions, showing you Molfin's children and everything, and going through and
Yeah.
kind of introducing you to the family. Lachlan, anything in particular you want to spend the hour doing?
I'm just kind of playing with that jar a little bit, like smelling the aloe thing. I don't think there's much I can do.
Well, after spending time with it, you discover what it is.
Oh.
It's called, I can't pronounce this name. I think it's Kadam's Ointment. It is a wondrous item. It has 4 doses. Okay.
Yeah.
You can look it up. It's on D&D Beyond if you want to look it up. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
Oh.
Ceases to be poisoned and is cured of any disease.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
And you have 4 doses of this, 4 uses.
2d8?
2d8 plus 2.
Oh, damn.
That's nice. It's like a really cool healing.
Yeah.
Improved healing.
Yeah, improved and gets rid of... It's kind of like the
Poison.
lay on hands type thing where it gets rid of poison
Yeah.
and disease as well, so pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it probably tastes like burger grease too.
Yeah,
This is the best thing ever.
Monsters just sitting there. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rubbing it at my gums. Like,
Absolutely. Yep. So you spend your hour kind of learning what this does. Yeah, you kind of lick it a little bit, apply some to your skin, and
Yeah.
it feels like a little tingly, warm healing sensation on your.
spice.
Yeah. It's a little... What about Diana? What would Diana be doing for the hour?
Diana is going to, what's the term again? God mod. I'm gonna come up behind Lachlan and be like, "What's that? Where'd you get it?"
Spices, I think. It's incredible.
It's what?
Spices, I think, or something. It's incredible.
Spices?
Spices that heal you and cure diseases.
Spices that heal you and cure diseases. You know what? I read a paper about that in the last Cleric Monthly newsletter they send out.
Nice.
It's really interesting. You know, there are some spices that do, I think, help you. I don't remember with what, though.
Herbalism.
Cleric?
It's called Mary Jane.
Yeah, it is.
That's an herb.
Medicinal Kadams, yeah.
Medicinal.
I love it. I love it that Cleric Monthly is now canon.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We have it's a subscription to our house every week, or every month.
Or every month.
At least it was until its primary author, Mr. Rumor Mill, was arrested.
Oh,
No.
Executed.
That might put a damper in some things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Poor Dallas.
Well, anyway, cool little jar of funky stuff. And then I would go up to Ashlyn while she's looking at these scrapbooks, and I'd be like, "If you're a gnome, why are you so tall?"
If you're an elf, half elf, why are you so skinny?
Danny? What?
Skinny? Skinny?
Skinny.
Skinny?
Is Diana skinny? Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
It doesn't matter. Ashlyn would say it anyway.
Okay.
You could be 600 pounds and Ashlyn would say it.
Oh, we know she's half elf. What we don't know is what's the other half.
Yeah.
Don't know. We know that it's human.
Or you think that
We
it's
find out
human.
that Diana's canonically thick. Is that
I mean, she does have nice hips. I drew her
Okay.
with nice hips.
Nice.
I'm canonically thick, so Diana should be right. No.
I didn't hit my growth spurt for a while, so maybe that's it. Uncle Molfin and so I'm gonna hit that.
I was just trying to make a Mean Girls reference. Never mind. That's what Diana does for an hour. Pesters everybody with questions.
That's a very good question. Liliana's very confused with this whole conversation as she's going through the scrapbook. She doesn't want to say anything because she's afraid she's going to say the wrong thing and hurt someone's feelings, so she just doesn't say anything at all. She just lets you guys talk it out. So yeah, the hour passes. Molfin, what exactly happens once this hour passes? Can you explain to the party what they see?
So this sort of strange, basically stuffed animal starts to slowly pulse and glow a little bit with this sort of otherworldly bluish light. And then you watch as in a flash, it vanishes. And there is now a very, very simply, again, with Kristy, what color were the curtains at
Weren't they like a burgundy?
Yeah, they were burgundy.
Yeah, like burgundy color.
Basically
Reddish
look
brown.
with like a almost like a burgundy poncho.
Ooh.
Just, it literally looks like someone took a curtain, cut a hole in the head, and just sort of draped it over front and back. Is
Would
now
you
just sort of
told-
floating.
Would you told Ashlyn that would happen?
Probably not.
Mm,
As this,
You gonna punch it?
maybe. Is it just gonna pop up like in the middle of the room?
it's literally where this sort of, you've watched Molfin as he's sort of walking around. You see him drip a bit of blood onto that little dummy he made.
Yeah, Ashley,
Okay.
you would know that
Appeared
he's
with
been
it.
putting a lot of
It's
effort
for
into whatever
an
this
hour,
is.
yeah.
Okay, good. I've seen him raise things from the dead before. That's fine. Is it?
And as this comes to life, and Molfin hears it. Dear God, I hope she didn't hear her say that.
Oh
And
yeah.
then is it?
Oh, the good wife. Did she hear it?
Nope.
Okay, good. Okay, we're fine. Nice, Ashlyn, nice. So good.
And as it literally just starts flowing there, as you're looking at it, there's little bits of what almost looks to be electricity pulsing all over the skin of this creature.
It's like humanoid,
Yep.
but it's floating.
Yes.
And it has a poncho.
It has a poncho.
And you never had a friend like me.
Wow.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
And just
it doesn't speak or do anything, right? It just kind of floats there, right? It's like non-sentient almost, just like a.
Not so. It understands languages that I understand, but it cannot speak.
Cannot speak. Gotcha. Yeah. So it just kind
So
of.
it will understand, like it understands gnomish, giant, and common.
Okay.
And I think I have one other, but I can't remember.
Primordial.
Primordial. Thank you.
Liliana comes looks at you, Molfin, saying, "Dear, is this thing going to stay here for a long time?"
I would like it to. It is an elemental protector for you. It does not require food, does not breathe, does not sleep.
It's
Basically, it understands gnomish and common.
will would understand so I can tell it what to do?
Yes, you can
If I need
instruct it, and as Molfin's going to look over at it, now, you will listen to any command provided by either myself or my wife, Liliana.
First thing I'm going to tell it is please take 5 floats away from my fine china cabinet.
Oh,
That has
Graham.
been in the family for 3 generations.
Protected at all costs.
God, that's like 600 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molfin, you know, since you've been in this house, you guys have never taken that china out of that cabinet. Like, it has never come out of there.
Yes! That's how it
Literally
goes.
centuries.
We all
Yeah.
have one. We
Yeah.
all have a china cabinet
Why
that's
is
never
there
used.
why is there a silver milk pot in my thing that's not even silver anymore because nobody polishes it? It's been there for 3 generations. Get rid of it.
Well, hopefully this protector will be a little better should people come poking around than the duplicate was.
Well, I will feel safer with it around.
And basically, if you scream protect me, it will attack whatever is pestering you, so...
Oh, that sounds easy. At least it should do the trick, at least until you get home.
That is the goal.
Can it fix the window?
Probably not.
Oh. Well, that's no fun.
It is a guardian, it is not a construction worker. I'm pretty sure I could tell it to shoot a lightning bolt through a window and destroy one, but not so much on the fixing.
Thermodynamics. Can't reconstruct, but you can destroy. Big word.
Ashlyn says that word and is like me immediately like, what did I just say?
Yeah.
She has these moments a lot, and we're all just like, every time she says a big word, we're all like, where did that come from? And then she's like, oh, it's something else.
Oh, yeah.
Wisdom, no int.
It's awesome. Yeah, with the guardian in place, you're confident, Molfin, that at least your homestead is protected a little bit better than before. Should anybody come, messing around.
With that, we should probably be on our way.
Liliana
Ashlyn, you sit. Nope.
walks up to you, Molfin,
Yes.
as you say this, and is like, how long do you think you'll be?
We are. I have no idea. We are off to the Evermoors on our path to Shadowfell to attempt to extricate Moby.
Right. She
Time in the Shadowfell, from what Moby has mentioned in the past, does not flow quite as it does here. Before, he went missing for what we thought was a week, but he said he was gone for years. Not quite sure if that's due to the deity he signed on with, or if that's something actually in the realm.
She this talk of realms and stuff is like going way over her head.
Yeah.
But she kind of just, as you're talking, like even before you finish your sentence, she just like kind of pulls you in and like just hugs you. And you hear her kind of say under her breath a little bit, not like whispering it to you, so not like trying to make it that nobody else can hear you, but more focused, so you know it's focused towards you. It's saying, well, no matter what, come back home.
No matter what.
What?
Does she
Okay.
believe you?
No, actually it was for someone else.
Oh.
Are you being forthright and honest right now, Molfin? Or are you just not sure?
Not 100%.
Okay. Go ahead and make a deception roll then.
Okay.
Can you roll the hells from your armchair?
If anyone can, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Why am I looking at spells? I need
If he's Asmodeus, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
In hell?
Wow.
Guys, please leave Grandpa
This is
alone.
not gonna
He
go
has to
well.
go decide the fate of souls.
Why do I try to deceive things? I keep forgetting how horrible I am at it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Was it for Dad?
That's a 7.
something.
Ooh, should have got that guidance.
Let me see
Yeah.
if they have enough, because they did not roll very well on their insight. Insight is based on wisdom, right?
Yep.
Okay. Kallista, you notice your dad
Yeah.
give Molfin
I
kind of
called
like
it.
a strange side eye from over his shoulder, like Liliana doesn't notice,
Mm-hmm.
but
I'm kind of just gonna grab Dad's hand and squeeze it, just reassuringly.
okay. He just looks back at you in the process, and then looks back towards Molfin, and then looks back at you, and just give it like 2 squeezes back.
Noticing that everyone's hugging, Ashlyn is going to hug Lachlan and Diana and say, "Isn't this nice?"
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
This is so nice.
Yeah.
And Diana will grip Lachlan, like literally,
Yeah.
like what's it? How chokehold?
We'll both lift him off the ground and we'll just like hug each other.
Accidental.
Legs
Yeah.
kicking.
Legs kicking!
Oh, this is so fun. Liliana breaks off her hug from Molfin for just a moment and walks over to the 3 of you, and then embraces all 3 of you.
Oh,
yes.
Oh.
As you guys share this moment together here in Molfin's home. So is the plan to go directly to this location, Molfin, or are you guys going back to your homestead first?
I believe Ashlyn said she had to go to her tower first, right?
Can't hear you, BB.
Oops,
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
it's okay.
You're okay?
Yeah, I don't have to go to my tower. Wait.
Are you sure? Do you have something there?
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, you know this. I stole the pig. It's in the tower.
Oh!
Can you message like one of the farmers to throw like rope
Food.
up
Oh.
there and like try to climb up and maybe feed the pig? Fluffy. My pig
The
Fluffy.
use of a 3rd level spell slot to send
Oh, weren't you worried about a pig you lost track of?
I thought we'd be back! I gave it enough food for 2 days and I was gonna come back with some more food and she'll plunk your
Well,
pouch down.
It's only
my
been 1 day. So we can run to Evermore. As long as we don't take more than a day in Evermore, we'll be back in time when your friend Fluffy will just be starting to get hungry.
Okay.
I mean, won't we have to travel? Oh wait, you said that you had the exact location, right?
Yeah, I have a image that I can focus on to teleport us there.
I wanted to
there's
stop
some
the
things.
Silvery Moon too, so maybe later today. I know you guys like to do stuff like that at night, before you long rest, to do stuff like that. So maybe we can just send them a message tonight to feed Fluffy.
Yes, we can
No,
do that before we
I'm-
turn
Okay,
into the
okay.
evening.
Yeah, we
I
can
was
get
there
them
to message
to
right
get a
now.
ladder up there and they can either get 'em
Ladder!
out.
Much
Oh,
better than
okay.
putting Pythons up my tower. Yeah, no one.
Oh, get a siege weapon. Trebuchet or catapult and just start launching.
Can we not destroy the house even more than it's already? We've got enough people helping with that. We don't need to do it
That
ourselves.
poor house.
Trebuchet
Since the
House is
day,
a money
since
sink.
the day you guys moved in, poor house.
It's a money trap. Like
It is.
What have I done? I bought a money trap.
It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
It's a fixer-upper. That's what it is. But
Bit
things
of a
keep on breaking.
fixer-upper.
This is not how I wanted my first house purchase to go.
Are we prepared?
I suppose
Another
so.
Disney song. Yes, I'm prepared.
I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight, though.
Why?
I want to fight.
No, I need to finish this book if we're gonna be dealing with Orcus. I need to finish
Is
this
it a
book.
riveting read?
No, it's very boring.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
It has been difficult.
Everyone gather around so I can cast this.
Lachlan, as you said, I'm ready. I want to fight. There's an elven whisper that kind of speaks into your mind. It says, "The enemy is still out there."
I know. We'll find him. We'll slay him.
Clint. Happened too. That's cool, right?
Who are y'all
Cool thing
talking
these
to?
days. Nothing.
They're a little odd. And Molfin's going to just sort of rub his left hand a little bit and cast teleport.
Cast and teleport. All right.
As we go, I'm going to yell at Liliana, "Thanks for letting us borrow Gramps!"
As you guys quickly kind of fade out of existence from the middle of the house here, going into your teleport phase, getting light on your feet. I believe I roll a D100. What? This is seen once, correct?
Yep.
And
You roll a D100 and I roll 2 D20s. And Molfin gone crazy when we land, wherever the hell we land.
Oh, no.
Wait, what? Oh. Wait, you saved, right? Or you didn't?
It's an 18.
That horn was nicely placed there. That was great.
Yeah, that was...
Gotta love my neighborhood. Just random sirens, horns.
What number?
Yeah, I'm looking at the pulling up the spell now.
Yeah, wait, I got my spells.
Okay, spell. Okay.
Teleport.
So basically, I'm looking for a 54 or above to get in the vicinity. A 74 or above gets me right on target.
54 or above.
Yep, 54 gets me somewhere in the ballpark.
Okay. So, as you guys make your way teleporting this location.
If it's between a 54 and a 73, let me know because there's more rolls that have to go depending on.
It is not. Let me double check the spell once again.
Okay, so viewed once,
Viewed
1 to
once.
43 is a mishap. 44 to 53 is a similar area.
Similar area. Okay, gotcha.
What does that mean?
Wind up in a different area that's visually or thematically similar to the target area.
Okay.
That could be bad.
For example, if you're heading for your home lab, you might wind up in another wizard's lab or in an alchemical supply shop.
Okay.
But since it has no range limit, you could end up anywhere on the plane.
Okay.
Oh, great. This is
Interesting.
fine.
Just think that
Oh,
we're in the right place, though.
Evermore will only take 1 day. We'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, in and out, real quick. Yeah.
Does he know
Oh
that
yeah,
the
it'll be a
spell
day
was
trip.
Do you know
Be
that
like
the
grocery
spell
shopping.
didn't go off right, or do we just think we're in the right place because it looks the same?
Well, once Molfin is home, he would know it's not the same place.
Okay.
But Molfin ain't home right now.
Right,
knows the
right.
scene.
I can't stuff you in a bag. Okay.
Um,
I should keep a bag of holding just to stuff you in, by the way.
Molfin is wearing a bag of holding.
I know, but I want my
Oh,
own bag
yeah.
of holding to stuff you in.
Don't I have a bag of holding right
I
now?
don't know. It's called
You're
the
holding.
No.
You're holding my bag of holding, I think. Or
Mean Molfin
Okay,
bag.
I handed the bag of
Molfin's
holding to
timeout
Ashlyn.
bag. Molfin's timeout.
I handed the bag of holding to Ashlyn, and I'm like,
Oh.
put him in this then. Yeah.
No, I want my own.
Time.
all right.
I take it back.
we'll buy another bag of holding, Ashlyn.
Okay, good.
You guys bamf
Here.
out,
We probably need one, honestly.
and immediately you guys feel the splash of water as you are standing in water that's up to just above your knees, like the mid thighs for the tall individuals. For the short individuals,
up
it's
here.
probably up to your neck.
Oh no.
It looks like a swampy area with
Cool.
a vast amount of trees.
It's a moor, right?
Frogs chirp. Green, lush vegetation is all around. Molfin doesn't exactly look like the vision you had in your head. But at that time, you're not home.
Okay.
So, Molfin, I don't know if your Roll20 might not be up to date for me. So I'm not really
No, it is probably not.
100%.
But let me do this real quick. Oh, you can't pull it up in what are you looking for?
I should be able to pull it up.
Because you can't switch windows.
Well, I can open a new
Oh,
tab.
you have one?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, just give me a second.
I can open a new tab and check it out. My campaign.
Can you pull it up in Discord, or how can I get you the oh wait, here.
I can just go into the
I put the link
campaign.
in Roll20. Oh, there you go.
I can just view the campaign and then look at all your character sheets. Boom, right there, view Molfin. Let's see what we got. Here he is. Here's the Molfin character sheet. Let's see. What is Molfin gonna do as he comes out and finds himself soaking wet?
Actually, I'm going to a second. I apologize in advance. This is just gonna pop a cast in here, but I need it to take the charges off the hand on the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Palgrok's army.
No, Molfa woke up this morning getting prepared for cave exploration, so it doesn't only has a couple of
as
bang.
you come out and you're in the water, it seems like Molfin looks at all of you like really quickly, like shocked to see all of you, like this really strange expression on his face. He's like, and then casts invisibility on himself.
Oh no.
Molfin.
If he's within 10 feet of me, I have blind sight.
Oh yeah, you can still see him.
And can we see the shape
then-
that should be Molfin in the water?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
And it's starting to turn around and it's starting to try to run away. But it's like
Okay.
swimming through the water, so it's an invisible Molfin like splashing in the water and swimming. And then in about three seconds, Molfin, you are swimming away from your party, and you kind of just snap out of it and come to.
Yeah. Pull my head up and a little spew of water.
You good?
Still
It'd be weird.
invisible.
You can only see the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite where I was aiming.
Where are we?
Bloody hell if I know.
Great.
That's
Molfin,
the area.
I have a question. Can we introduce ourselves to the many different souls living in the shroud, and then they'll just not run away from us whenever they see us?
Can all of you make a perception check for me, please?
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Eve.
Ooh,
Is this
29.
Sight, sound.
Sound.
17.
Okay. 27.
Oh,
Oh,
higher than you.
God.
25.
13 plus, I'm pretty sure my thing's a 10, so 23.
23? Okay.
Like,
You can hear something. It sounds like splashing in the water. It sounds like wood hitting wood. It sounds like... and then you hear some kind of speaking, some kind of talking going on. But it's really...
Recognize the
It's still
language?
distant, but it sounds like it's coming towards you. Let me see. Let me double check to see if you can understand it.
Understand all languages.
You understand all languages?
Yeah, she does.
You can understand that it is talking, but it's still way too far away for you to be able to like understand what they're saying. Like, it's.
Is there any light foliage?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I'm gonna use my wood elf thing and
Oh yeah.
that too.
Okay, does that give you advantage on it?
I'm looking.
I'm pretty sure it gives you advantage, yeah.
While she does that, I'm gonna make myself invisible and hide.
Okay, you got it.
And
Go ahead and
Graham's
make
We
a
could
stealth
just
check with
leave-
advantage.
All right.
Thank you.
Molfin just as people start vanishing and running, Molfin just looks down at the massive, gnome-shaped circle of just empty space where there's just no water.
It just says I can attempt to hide.
It looks like where the trees are kind of like coming out of the water. There's branches, like you could actually like reach up and maybe climb into a tree. There's a couple trees that look like there's like a hunk of land that's underneath them that they're growing out of, so it kind of comes up. So there's places that you could go. There's a spot where there's like high weeds and stuff. You could tuck yourself into the high weeds. There's multiple places to hide here. So,
Gotcha.
It
I
just says
rolled it.
Sorry.
You go ahead. You go first.
It just says I can attempt to hide, even only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena. It doesn't say advantage.
yeah.
But I rolled a 22 anyway. But I'm gonna decide to stand on the water instead of in the water.
Okay, that's right, because you're a monk and you can do that. Oh yeah, you can walk on water. Sure.
Okay.
My stealth is a 23, but with reliable talent it's a 25, because the lowest I can roll is a 10.
You got it. That's a good one. That's a good roll.
Molfin's gonna look at Kallista.
Well,
As the sounds are getting closer, it sounds like rowing.
Okay.
hey ho.
I feel like we're about to meet the swamp waterbenders.
Yay. Can I move up like 20 feet in front of the group just to see if I can get a little closer than them?
Yeah, you can.
To see if I can understand what they're saying.
Sure. Go ahead and make
Okay.
a perception check.
Okay. 21.
21. Let me know.
Molfin, are you gonna climb a tree? I can get Diana out.
Hello. Hi.
I'm quite wondering if one of us should speak with them.
I will. Hold on.
Bloody hell.
You start to hear some talking coming from ahead as you kind of sneak up a little bit. You're how are you sneaking up? Or like, are you doing it via trees or?
You said that there were reeds. I was gonna kind of try to crouch like by the reeds and
And
kind
go
of like.
through and venture
Yeah.
forward. Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can hear it. Sounds like a couple maybe canoes are headed in your direction. It doesn't look like they're going to come directly by where you guys are. It looks like there's a space where there's a kind of like more open areas where the trees aren't quite as dense. Almost like this opening, it makes like a channel through the swamp. And you start to hear, Ragamenthar's going to like his new treasures. Ugh, yes, I'm so glad we're bringing them to him now. He will love every bit of these.
Okay, I will. What would Ashlyn do? Ashlyn would go
Ashlyn-
up
Ashlyn,
on
you-
stealth and be.
Ashlyn, you recognize the language is Draconic. that they
Oh,
speak.
Draconic. Okay, well I would.
Oh,
do
I
that.
speak
Okay.
Draconic.
Okay, so I would kind of like backpedal a bit and be like, "There's treasure by Draconic people. Okay, you letting out any deal? I'm gonna just
in.
smile."
Kobolds?
Yeah.
Probably kobolds.
Hey, treasure.
Oh, damn. Where are we?
I know. There you go.
Oh,
Do you got any
Yeah.
answer?
no.
If
You
we
got
go
any
deal with
answer?
them,
I'm gonna ask them. Okay. No one tell me not to.
I can just get us
No,
back
no,
to
no,
where
no,
we can
What
take a
all
tree.
good travelers? I will
Oh.
say in Draconic.
I'm still invisible.
Are you saying in Draconic?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Molfin is
never
prepping
really
a spell
hid.
at this point.
Yeah, I've
What are
got a
you
spell
doing?
ready. Too.
Okay.
Oh, you're prepping a spell.
Immediately
Okay.
you hear what sounds like shifting.
Okay.
Did you hear that? There was something in the marsh. It's up ahead. Be on your guard. They could be after.
Can I run up?
They could be after the great Black Death's treasure.
Oh, that doesn't sound.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I will go further and say, I said, what ho, good travelers.
I run up to where Ashlyn is. Because God help her, she's by herself with these people.
Molfin is going to slowly move forward just to get himself within range.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Did
guys.
Molfin? Did everybody who's creeping up closer? If you're trying to still be sneaky and not seen, if you haven't made a stealth check for this encounter, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Pass without a trace. Why the hell not?
Okay.
So my 25 is a 35 now. Thank you.
Thank you for saying that, because that makes mine a 20 instead of a 10. Oh wait, I'm invisible, so I have advantage.
Advantage. Yep.
So
So
we
it's
get 28.
28.
So
Good.
is it a straight roll? Is it disadvantage?
No. It's straight
Okay.
roll.
22.
22. Very nice. Since they are now alerted to somebody in there, they're going to actively look and actively try to perceive. They don't see anything. They just see foliage. And... The marsh speaks.
This is great.
This is not a good omen.
Yes, abandon your quest here.
I cast thaumaturgy to help her out.
Okay, what do you? Well, it's thaumaturgy. I think is on yourself. So what do you? Is that what you're? Is this? It's a self spell, isn't it? So what?
It can, like,
so
it
what?
kind
So what
of
are you?
is,
So
but
what
I
are you
also,
doing?
like,
So what exactly are you doing to help?
It can open doors
Oh,
and do stuff, right?
Yeah, you can boom your
you
voice
can, like,
and stuff like that.
Yes, I would like to use thaumaturgy to like make all of the trees rustle ominously,
Nice.
and like to make the wind shift if I can, because it says that I can mess with doors.
You can cause
There's, like,
harmless
doors
tremors
and
in the ground.
Wow.
You can make sounds.
cause
You
harmless
can
tremors
make
in the
the
ground.
T-Rex water shake.
Yeah.
They're all like looking around now as this is happening. What is it? What is happening? Oh, the haunted marsh. It is after the treasure. It wants to eat the treasure for itself. It wants to consume it and take it for its own. We must stand firm in our guard of this treasure. It must be returned to the Black Death.
Never.
Actually, that's the opposite.
One of them falls over, and now you're starting to see. It looks like two canoes are pulling around a bend. Ashlyn, it's a little bit a ways from you. You're kind of seeing it through the trees. These two canoes. It looks like there's 8 lizard folk. 4 on
Lizard folk.
4 on each canoe. One kind of startled back, drops one of the wooden oars into the water as all this stuff is happening, as you guys are getting closer. And there are piles of treasure in both canoes. It's so weighed down, like it's like sinking down into the water, into the marsh. And they're just kind of rowing through. But now, like, a couple of them have their spears and they're like looking all around, looking down at the water, trembling, looking at the trees, like blowing, leaves blowing around, and the vines kind of just wrapping around and beating off of the edge of the bark of the trunks and stuff. And they're like, humans are against us. We must proceed. We must get our treasure to its rightful owner.
Abandon your quest. Leave the treasure.
You don't hold any sway over us. You haunted creepy.
I create a humongous boom clap of thunder with my thaumaturgy.
It's the Storm Lord himself is trying to stop us.
I love these projects.
Michael, can I see this going on right now?
One of them takes a javelin and tries to throw it into the sky. You shall not own us. And then you watch as it goes, and just splashes into the water like a distance away. My javelin cannot reach the heavens.
Michael, can I see the two canoes yet? As we've been sneaking forward?
Yeah, because now that...
How far away are they?
From you, probably about 60 feet.
Okay. How clear is it? How clear is this water?
Not clear at all. It's filled with algae and grime, and it looks like swamp water.
Okay. So, okay.
Another question. Where are we?
Oh, it doesn't say sea. It just says choose an area.
Oh, no.
I'm going to cast my spell to try to help Ashlyn out a little bit.
Oh, no. What's he doing?
Okay.
I love this.
And let me just...
This sounds
Molfin
sketchy.
is going to cast Move Earth.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What?
And literally start having the ground underneath the canoes rise up and lift them out of the water.
Okay.
Well,
Because I can do it in a 40-foot...
that's their life now.
on a 40-foot square.
Okay.
So 40 by 40.
Excellent. I'm going to make some deck saves.
Oh, what do I have?
Now, it does say it is slow moving, so it doesn't do any immediate damage.
Yeah, but they're on canoes. So it's probably going to wobble as it goes up a little bit, and they're weighted down tremendously. So let's see what happens. Okay. Surprisingly enough, one canoe stays upright with all four remaining inside as it's like shifting up, and they're going as this is happening. The other one starts to slightly tip a bit, and you watch a whole bunch of gold pieces start to go out and then roll down the mound of dirt and into the water, like splashing into the water. And one of the lizard folk kind of falls out and rolls out into the water himself. The heavens are against us. The ghosts of the Mir strike again. And
I will send King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard after you.
Wow.
Immediate recognition.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
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 Immediate recognition in their faces. The caster, no, the one who knows the true magics. No, this cannot be true. They look panicked.
I think you broke. Yes, it is true.
We must protect the treasure at all costs.
Oh, no.
Give your lives.
Oh no.
And they're all standing there like looking around at the forest.
I think we should leave now, guys. They're a little upset.
I think so.
Molfin is just continuing to concentrate to just keep raising that ground.
Okay. Oh, it's keeping going? How far?
Yeah, it's a very slow process. To raise it 10 feet, it takes, what did it say? To raise it 20 feet, it takes 10 minutes.
As it keeps rising, one of them looks down and says, the great worms of the Underdark are trying to swallow us whole. No, we must stop them. And one takes a spear and starts driving it into the ground.
Fear is the mind killer.
Dirt and mud flying everywhere. It's like stabbing the ground. Another one runs over. I will help.
I kind of feel bad now, guys.
They're attacking the ground.
They're really taking this seriously and stuff.
Maybe it's time for us to.
Yeah.
One as that ground is continuing to rise, that one that canoe that was teetering just goes the whole way over. It goes, and you hear just coins spill out. Some of it splashing in the water. One of the ones that's like he's getting ready to pick up a rock to like slam it on the ground with the other guys that are attacking the ground, leaps towards the canoe, just jumps at it now and tries to grab the canoe and stop it, but it doesn't. He tumbles down the side of the hill with the canoe a little bit. The treasure, the coins, no.
Are we just trolling these guys?
Guys, I
We're
feel
the heroes of rude.
I kind of
One
feel
of the
bad
good
now.
guys.
Yeah, you people are.
No, I kind of feel bad now. They're taking this way too serious. I'm a merciful God. I am sorry. Let's leave.
One of them in front is looking very confused. It just apologized. And one slowly like looks at him that's sitting right next to him. What?
With the thaumaturgy assistance to Ashlyn, I want to like redirect my wind a little, you know, kind of like a gentle kiss on the cheek of these people. More like
Yeah,
a soft breeze, less like a torrent of whipping the trees around.
Molfin, is the ground still rising?
No, hearing
Okay.
actually, Molfin doesn't know what the hell anyone is saying.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's
Well,
all
I
draconic.
said, like-
yeah.
So Molfin
No, I
is
said
still
let's
just-
go, guys.
Yeah, so
You did
Molfin
say let's
is gonna
go.
keep concentrating on it and walking away
Okay.
because I concentrate on this up to 2 hours.
Oh.
Yo, Molfin, as you're walking away, it's kind of like the scenes in the movies where you do the slow motion walk away and the explosions happening behind you, but instead it's just an explosion of draconic voices and the sounds of spears hitting dirt and mud into the ground. It's, it can't be too much deeper. Watch out for its fangs as it breaks through. Ah! And one says, well, there's a good thing about all this. The divine creature apologized. Now we just must worry about the great worms from below. It's great to have King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard on our side.
What the hell?
Oh dear.
It must be some strange folk tale or something.
Can someone who speaks Draconic translate for me, please?
I'll
I don't understand a
I'll translate.
That's a
what
valid
this-
point. I have no idea
Yeah.
why I said that. I don't understand what
I
you mean.
translate because I'd be like, "Who the hell is King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard?"
Can you guys go ahead and make history checks for me? Or if you don't have history, if you want to make a base intelligence check, you can.
Ashlyn wouldn't know.
I do
Okay,
have
this is
Oh,
I
I
had
got
heard tales in a tavern. I don't know.
21.
21.
16.
I rolled a natural 19 plus 2.
This isn't about King Gizzard. This is more about the Black Death.
Oh, gotcha.
You're now getting the
I rolled a 19.
19.
Yeah,
wow.
Not as
You
good as
rolled me.
the
I had an 18, and I have a plus 15.
No.
Oh,
What?
Jeez.
I also rolled an 18 on the die. I just need to find what my bonus is.
Oh,
I don't
18's
think
good.
it's less than
18's good enough for this. Yeah.
Why is my history only coming up as a?
Did Ashlyn roll? Is Ashlyn gonna roll?
Yeah, she actually rolled well. She rolled a 17 minus 1, so it's 16.
Oh, so
Hey.
15 was the DC for this because actually this name is pretty famous in Faerun, the Black Death. You guys know it's a probably most likely an ancient black dragon. It's been around for quite a long time. Probably not as long as Clouth, Old Snarl, and Iamrith were, but has been around for a while and has tormented this area for quite a long time.
Or
And the one thing that you guys do know, since I said this off air, I want to make sure I say it on air, is that a lot of the rumor about the Black Death is it must have some kind of magical abilities, either be able to teleport, because somehow people always tell stories of how it's like it can be two places at once for some reason. That's what the story is always about, this individual. So it has some kind of ability to be able to either teleport or they don't know how it happens, but it's like within minutes the stories kind of come through the taverns and stuff. Oh, the Black Death attacked here, and at what time? Well, that's impossible because the Black Death attacked this caravan at almost the exact same time, and it's just like those kind of stories that rumble together.
All right, let's get out of here then. Done enough trolling for one day.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Okay, come gather around and we'll give it another attempt.
Gotcha. Do you have to be able to see me to
Sorry,
cast it
Molfin.
on me?
No, I think it's just within range within 10 feet of him, right?
I mean,
If that's the case, I'll just hold hands while keeping my invisibility up.
That should work.
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah.
visible now.
It
I
says
just said that. Yeah, I'm
it says
visible.
that you can see within range.
Oh,
Okay, I have to drop invisibility and
Yep.
come back.
Yep.
No, you actually don't because I can see invisible.
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, he can't see invisible.
As long as you're within 10 feet of me, so.
All right, I'll hold hands.
Okay, and Molfin will cast teleport a second time.
Second time, and this time we got to make sure we use that ruling of you have the familiar object. So
It's not even a roll. It's 1 to 100. I
1
hit
to
it.
100. So you just hit it. Yep. There's no roll for this. So yeah, you guys teleport out of this strange mirror where you guys did some trolling to some lizard folk. And
I'm okay this time.
And you're okay? All right. Good. And you hit the mark, Molfin. And you are somewhere within the center of the Evermoors, within this camp. Now, as you guys come out of this teleport and you land on your feet, you can see that there was once a camp here, but it looks like it's growing in. Some darkened underbrush is starting to climb up over. Like there's like a stone fire pit that seems to be like put together a long time ago, but now it's kind of being covered up by some of it has like moss covering the rocks that are around the fire pit. It looks like there's some old darkened pieces of wood inside there that are kind of covered up and wet from other like undergrowth. It's a place of light foliage. It looks like it's been cleared out a bit by axes and other items. And looks like there's a trail off to your right that leads into some thicker underbrush. And all around you is kind of like this, it's wet, soggy ground. And to your left, it looks like it sinks down and goes into more of kind of like, almost like a swampy type area. But there's not a ton of foliage over on the left. It looks pretty open. And one thing you notice about this place, you can't see very far out because it's fog. And you guys remember when you guys were flying above the Evermoors, when you looked down, all you could see was like a cloud down there. Because you guys were on that cloud castle above the Evermoors.
Do I see the entranceway?
You see that path. You don't see an entrance.
Yeah, Molfin's just gonna gesture. Should be along this way.
Right.
Start walking along the path.
Okay. All right. You guys are making your way through the path. Who's leading the way? Molfin?
Yeah, I'll probably be up front where...
I'll be up front with Molfin.
Okay. Perfect.
For perception.
Okay.
I'm not half
I'll be
bad.
last. I can always move. I'll be last.
Yeah, you.
I'm invisible somewhere near the middle.
Okay.
I'll be behind Kallista. Somewhere in the middle of Lachlan.
Okay. You guys are approaching through, and as you move slowly through this underbrush, you're moving things.
By the way,
away.
we still have Pass Without a Trace. Sorry, just for a record.
Okay.
I haven't dropped it yet.
Okay. Since you're in a new area, why don't everybody go ahead and make your new stealth check for this with your plus 10.
Alrighty.
Okay.
39.
18.
27.
Nice.
Yo, girl, got a.
Is that with
28
pass?
on-
That is with pass.
23.
I rolled an 8.
Oh no.
So 18.
Oh wait, I have a
That's
plus
why-
6. Hang on.
There you go.
I see 24.
24. Thank you.
I'm at
Guess
a
what?
20.
Diana is stealthy. I got a 28.
28. Okay.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
Okay.
How does the clang
know.
clang out stealth me?
So you
Oh,
guys
am I
are-
at disadvantage?
Yeah, your stealth checks are disadvantaged. Yeah, because of your armor. That's right.
Yes.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, wah. Roll again.
Not been disadvantage. That's
Bloody hell.
interesting.
Oops.
That is- Whoops.
First time cleric here, y'all.
First time level 15 cleric here, guys. Who dis?
First time D&D player here, guys. That 28 would now be a 17.
17. Got it. So you guys are moving.
Yes.
What was your roll, Kallista?
24.
24. Molfin, what was your roll?
20.
20. Ashlyn, your roll again?
27.
27. Lachlan?
I rolled a 29, but with pass, it's 39.
39. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm invisible.
So
And
you guys are pushing through, and it starts to get thicker the farther you go, and you can't really see it that well because of the fog. You can only see about 30 feet ahead of you as you guys are moving through. It seems like the fog gets thicker, and you're moving through this path, and the density of the shrubbery and the bushes, and it even starts to have some like tall trees like peeking out with the kind of hanging vines, and you're pushing some of the vines out of the way and moving them as you guys are walking through. Molfin, you can feel this kind of dark presence about this place as you're moving through, and it feels like, from what you can tell, you're on the right path. You're going the right way. You're looking down and you can see it looks like this path was trampled enough by individuals that you can still tell this was definitely where people have been walking through to get somewhere. And as you're moving on through. And
The group probably notices Molfin is almost unconsciously picking up his own pace a little bit.
okay.
Granted, he's still slower than a lot of the group, so it's probably almost keeping
Yeah.
pace with them, so they're not pulling
Yeah.
back to wait on him.
And at that moment of pushing some of these vines out of the way, one of the vines actually tries to wrap around Diana's neck. And it deflects, and Diana gets her shield up just in time to kind of push the vine away as it was trying to basically like wrap around her neck really rapidly. I would like everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, jeez.
We're in Florida, bitch. I mean, not the B word. I mean, chick. Do not swear.
Oh, no. I only rolled a 9.
I only rolled a 10.
I only rolled a 6.
Where's my die?
Oh,
I rolled a 5.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no, guys.
Oh, no.
Oh, this
when
could-
we all roll like shit.
I got a 9, which is very good for Diana.
We had the high. What did you roll, Ashlyn? You said a 10?
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
The highest we have is a 10.
The highest is a 10. Ashlyn goes on a 10.
Wow.
No,
Yep.
I go on a
Yeah.
15.
15.
Sorry.
Oh, 15.
Oh,
I
plus-
rolled a
okay.
10.
Rolled a 10.
I got
got
a 15 though.
Okay. Who had the second highest? Does anybody remember who was the second highest?
9.
9.
I have a 9 as
Yeah, I
well.
had a 9.
You all
Oh, I
three
had
of you had
no,
nines?
no. Diana had a 9. I have a 6.
Okay, Diana and
So it's
Lachlan.
Diana and MG
Lachlan,
and
yeah.
Lachlan have 9s.
Lachlan have 9s, and then
Kallista at a 6, and then Molfin at a 5.
oh gosh.
Ignore that burning hand.
And Diana just lit the forest on fire.
Yes.
No, I
I'm sure
think
your
I accidentally
girlfriend loves that.
the character sheet.
Okay, I'm gonna change our music to something a little bit more intense, as it seems like these plants are trying to stop you from moving on to where you're trying to go. So let's see how this goes. We'll put battle music on. First to go is not any of you.
Mm.
Ahead of you, Molfin and Kallista, you guys said you were in front. You hear this commotion happen behind you. As Diana, you hear the tinking sound of metal as this vine tried to wrap around Diana. She pushed it away with her shield. And you guys quickly glance back. And as you turn around to face the front of the pathway, there is something coming out of the fog towards you. It's very immense. It looks like a tree at first. But then as it steps forward, you notice there is this plant. It's uprooted. And the roots are just slapping onto the ground. Like digging in and it's crawling its way towards you. It has these beautiful, lush orange and yellow flowers on them. But as you look closer, there's embedded humanoid skulls inside the flower itself.
Oh no.
As it comes out of this fog and gets within 30 feet of both of you at the front of the line. For its action, okay. Okay. The flower, as it's standing there, this flower bush, one of the flowers starts to open up and bulge a little bit, and it starts to open on the end, and you can see this gooey substance start to form out the end, and you see something popping out of the flower, and as it continues to come out, it's a head, a humanoid head, and it basically spews out a decrepit-looking zombie out in front of it. And a bunch of other flowers do the same. There are 6 zombies spewed out in front of the flower. And they splat out in front of you. And I will add them to the initiative order.
So are we on a single lane path?
You are.
Okay.
Well, it's side by side. It's like, imagine like a 10-foot.
Okay, 10
foot haul kind of deal. You could go through the shrubbery, but it's going to be like difficult terrain to like go through it. It might not matter to a high-level monk, but I don't know.
It might.
Walk on trees.
And that's all that does on its first turn. Bringing us to Ashlyn.
I'm gonna try to run around to the plant. Can I do that?
Yeah. You're going to go to the big plant up ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And try to get behind it or next to it.
Well, you won't be, like, these zombies are in front of it. There's 6 zombies in front of it.
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of, you get to the zombies first. You could run around through the shrubbery if you want to try to move through it.
There's also the one that tried to hang Diana above us, too.
Yeah, Diana's fine. Alright, so I'll hit Diana's vine, and then I'll run through and run next to them and try to hit a zombie.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. So you're taking a swing at the vine? That's...
Yeah, I'll take a swing at the vine first for a... Oh my god, that's a nat 20. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, nice. Yeah. Critical hit.
Wow. Okay. So that is... where is stuff? Sorry. Okay, so that is 2d10s.
Woo!
That is a 6. So 11. Is 18 points of damage.
18 damage.
Towards the vine.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna run by the vine and try to get a zombie. And I don't get an attack of opportunity against me.
You don't get
an
attack?
18! Duh! I rolled twice. Because I didn't... Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I added my 7. Okay.
Okay, you did roll twice?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm really bad
Okay,
at that.
gotcha. I was confused.
Me too.
So you're now moving. So you smack into the vine with your blade. You kind of carve through some of it. It teeters back a little bit. It's still kind of dangling there, and it looks animated.
Okay. And then I'll go run up to a zombie and try to take a swipe at that.
Okay, so you don't provoke opportunity attacks? Okay.
No.
Okay, gotcha. So you rush away from that vine and head up towards a zombie.
For a 23.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you hit. These things are slower. They're just kind of lumbering to their feet. They got this weird mucusy and substance with pollen kind of sticking to them in places.
Gross. 11 points of damage.
11 damage. You got it.
And then I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows to keep on hitting it.
Okay.
Why not? And so the first one will be a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. That hits.
For 14 points of damage.
Okay. 14 points of damage. I rolled its undead fortitude, and it fails. So as you punch into that one, it basically separates the upper half of his head from his lower jaw, and you just knock the top of his head off with your punch. And it
Gross.
slumps
Gallagher.
over. There are now 5 zombies.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, beware the.
Massillon Estate.
Yeah, beware the Oh yeah, I did that too. Oh. Okay.
You still have a second. If you want to hit the other zombie next to you, you can. Yeah.
So it's 16 plus 11, so 27.
Yes, that's a hit.
Plus. Ooh, that's only 8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you kick that one in the chest. It stumbles back a little bit, but it's still up.
Okay. End turn.
All right. That brings us to Lachlan and Kallista. Or no, Lachlan and Diana. Excuse me. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Lachlan and Diana. I'm just gonna start rolling this as you guys can decide who goes first, since you're both on 9.
All right.
So doesn't really matter.
I feel like Lachlan has a higher dex modifier than I do, so I feel like it would make character sense for you to go first because you're more like.
Fair enough.
Sounds good to me.
Gotcha. I'll give Diana a nod as I pull a poison arrow out of the quiver of Alona. I'm gonna draw it back, aim at this tree thing that's approaching.
You got it. Sure.
And I'm gonna use my nat 20.
I should have done that too.
And I'm invisible. And possibly hit another thing, which might get me advantage.
Yes.
Sneak attack.
Yes. You are invisible.
If I hit. So we'll see.
You use your nat 20, so yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
So I can't remember which.
To do this.
I'm gonna have to watch on Twitch to see which one was Lachlan's nat 20. I think I did the right one. There it is. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. I'll hit the Oathbow so I can like get the click on it. But I don't know how I'll have to do the dice here. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna. So I'm doing a sneak attack and a poison arrow here.
Yeah.
And
if you just click it twice, it'll roll the dice for you twice.
True, and then we
just
just subtract my modifier, which is +5.
5.
Yeah.
So just -5 from the total.
Oh my god, that's a lot of 6s.
That's a lot.
68, 78.
85 minus 5?
85 minus 5 is 80.
80 points of damage. Oh, I need my calculator.
I don't see the poison arrow. Oh, sneak poison. Okay.
Yeah, unless this thing has some resistance to poison or piercing or whatever, or
You did 80 points of damage to this thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Ashley needs Sig Rogue.
Wow.
And I'm now visible. I'm now visible.
Poison edge.
You strike one of the flowers with this arrow, and you watch as pieces of the flower petals just start to peel away from that flower and just start to falter. It lurches back with its vines and root type legs a little bit, and looks like it's shifting awkwardly, and then regains its balance and looks like it's trying to maintain its focus on what's ahead. So now that you fired, you're visible now, right?
Yes, I'm visible now, and I'm going to use my bonus action to basically take the dancing blade from its sheath and toss it out so it can become active. It can't do anything yet.
Yeah.
But now it's like in play.
It's floating there in front of you, ready to go.
Yeah. And then I'll use my movement to just back up a little bit and turn.
Okay, back it up a little bit. You got it. All right. That brings us to Diana.
Hello. So some questions before I begin. How many undead are there in front of us? How many zombies?
There are 5
Oh,
zombies.
no.
Oh, 5. I killed one.
Oh, no.
5.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Well, like four and a half. One got a good kick in the chest.
I will step forward in between Kallista and Molfin, and looking at the 3 that are 30 feet away from them, right? However many.
You're going robot on me, Diana. Zos, I'm having trouble.
It's cutting in and out a little bit.
Yeah, it's cutting in and out a little bit. There you go.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Okay. Cool. It's because I was at a distance from my microphone.
Yeah.
So I will walk forward in between Molfin and Kallista and looking at the 3 that are in front of them, which you said were 30 feet in front of them.
Yep, 30 feet.
Cool.
Well, these would be more like kind of like 25 because they're in front of the flower. Yeah.
Okay. So technical question. My channel divinity turn undead. Right. So it has the added feature of destroy undead.
Yeah.
But that's not a separate channel divinity. That's just an extra thing. Okay, cool. I will cast channel divinity, turn undead. So
what's your destroy undead do?
I will post it into the thing, but it's basically if they're a challenge rating of 3 or lower, they are
dead. That's intense. What?
They are destroyed.
So basically, if the way your channel divinity works, I think, is if you basically do this, do you have to decide whether you're turning them or destroying them, or does it just?
No, it just says.
Okay.
It's
starting at
it's both.
When an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at a threshold, at or below a certain threshold. And because I'm level 15, it's 3 or 4.
All right, so you staying put where you're at and doing this from that location?
I will cast the spell, and then take a few steps back.
Okay, what's the DC they're trying to beat?
18.
18.
I think. I tried to update my my level 15 stuff, and it still says my level 4 stuff. I'm like, was my stuff supposed to go up, or?
We'll have to take a look at that later. Yeah, we can take a look at that after.
When we get you on D&D Beyond.
The first one actually rolled.
Sounds unsurprising.
What kind of saving throw is this? Constitution?
Oh, sorry, it's wisdom. I'm so sorry.
Aha. Rolled a natural 9 or 19. But minus 2, so it fails. So the first one, what did you say your? I think what did you say your saving throw was? Because they got a minus 2, 18. So they have to roll a natural 20 to save. So the first one that Ashlyn kicked just falls to pieces as this prayer happens, and this divine light just shines out from Diana. So now there are 4 zombies. The rest of them. Here's the next roll. Natural 2. Minus 2 is a 0. It dies. The next one. 9 minus 2. It dies. The next one. 2 minus 2. It dies. And the last one. 5 minus 2. It dies. All the zombies fall into heaps on the ground next to Ashley.
Oh my god.
And before Diana fades in the background, there is like a scary extra creature that's in the background, right? That summons these things.
Yeah, a big massive tree with flowers on it and skulls.
And a poison arrow sticking out of one of the flowers.
That's right.
Diana will just look at it like, I don't know if you're sentient, but if you are, I would take the hint that you don't want to mess with this, and then step back behind Kallista and Molfin.
Go to make an intimidation check for me, Diana.
Oh, Diana's being intimidating. She rolled a 5.
Okay. You think you're being really intimidating.
She's not
now, Diana.
You win some, you lose some.
The divine glow is still kind of dissipating as you're saying this, so that confidence is still there as you throw this out towards that flower creature. Kallista, you're up.
All right. I'm going to bonus action go Earth Elemental.
Okay. You guys watch as Kallista's form transforms into this one of pure ground and rock. Right in front of you.
I'm gonna go punch it in the face twice.
The flower?
Yeah.
All right, charging up towards the flower.
25? 6?
26 hits.
Uh, 18 damage on the first.
Okay. 18 damage.
Natural 19 to hit for the second.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's 10 damage on the second.
10 damage on the second. You slam into this flower, and you can see more petals and leaves kind of fall off of it as you're just slamming into it with your massive stone fists. It's teetering back and forth. Still standing, though.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Molfin.
Okay, are the flowers in this like tree thing separate creatures, or
You don't know. It looks like it's all part of one plant.
Let's see here, which way Molfin's going to do this. Okay. Molfin's going to look over and... So is Kallista right in front of this thing?
I probably would have moved so you guys would have clear shots. I'm like adjacent to it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then Molfin's going to...
I would have gone behind it, but I don't have enough movement.
Molfin's going to start reaching back in and going over the crystal staff once more, and you can hear him sort of muttering left and right. And actually, I've had this spell for a long time and have never used it.
What?
As we do.
I think I know what spell he's talking about. I have a guess.
And Molfin is just going to, as he sort of finishes the incantation, he's going to look up and just say, "Not 1 foot closer." And is going to cast... it didn't have to roll damage. There's no damage to it. Cast Bigby's hand.
Bigby's hand!
As an interposing hand.
So it's like...
So there is now a...
big hand.
It's literally a large-sized hand blocking it from coming towards me.
Hammer time.
And
Talk to the hand.
if its strength is lower than the hand's, which is a 26...
Good lord.
It literally cannot move
Past the hand.
forward.
You got it. And they can't move forward.
And I also have partial cover as a result of the hand, so...
Excellent.
Nice.
Was that an action to cast?
Yep, that's an action to cast.
Perfect.
And at this point, I don't know if it's been 2 hours since we left, because that Earth back at the other place would have kept rising for 2 hours. If it hasn't been 2 hours, concentration on that ends.
Okay, yeah, it wouldn't have been 2 hours because you teleported here, and it was probably only about like 15 to 20 minutes until this encounter took place.
Okay. So somewhere the worms have stopped attacking the lizard folk.
They've been freed from their torment.
Can you see Bigby's hand? Sorry.
I think you can.
It's
It's not invisible.
Okay.
It's a large... Basically, it looks sort of like a bubble hand.
Can I ask,
sort
can I ask
I
this?
don't know
Does
who's
it look like the hand of Vecna?
Oh, hell yes.
Of course it does.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
It's decrepit and gnarled looking.
Spectral.
At least the outline of it is.
Sweet, dude. All right. Anything else you'd be doing, Molfin, or is that your turn?
I'm just taking a couple steps forward, making sure to, again, basically just almost trying to will himself through this tree, just like where I want to go is on the other side. Get out of my way.
Gotcha. Sure. The next were the zombies, but Channel Divinity happened, so I can erase that.
Yeah, ill-matered.
Yeah, ill-mater just happened, so I got to get rid of those. Thanks, Diana.
Thanks, Diana.
The vines get to go. One of them. Vines. One of them that you guys didn't notice, because when they stay perfectly still, they can't be discerned from a normal vine due to their nature and their stat block. So one of them is actually going to swing down at Lachlan.
Okay.
And try to attack and do a constrict.
Can he hit a 16?
He's going to try.
Upgrade your armor.
This one can't. That's an 8 to hit.
Oh, we gotta add that to the list.
Misses. You dodge out of the way.
Yeah.
One of them's going to swing down and try to get Diana again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I tried to intimidate it, and now it's like, bitch, I will beat you up.
This one's really upset at you right now, Diana.
This is Vecna's forest, and you just channeled some like holy crap in here. Vecna's plants are going to kill you.
Diana, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as it starts to squeeze you in a constricting manner, and you are considered grappled right now, and you are also restrained. Grappled and restrained. So that means you cannot move. Your movement is 0 right now while you're grappled. And any attacks you try to make and things like that have disadvantage.
Interesting. This is like when you start talking smack to somebody and then they stand up and you're like, oh, never mind, I'm gonna go.
And it almost feels like there's like, even like, these have like spiky thorns on them. And almost like they're like starting to like jab you a little bit as they're starting to squeeze you. Another one is going to try to get around Molfin back there as it dips down. 18 plus 6. That's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. All right. So you are going to suffer, because it's not a natural 20, 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled and restrained by the vine.
Okay. So
and the last one that I've got is watching that the one missed Lachlan is going to try to swipe at Lachlan.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty. Could I use a point of luck to make him reroll?
Sure. Point of luck.
Michael, what was that damage? Sorry.
13 bludgeoning. He rerolled and rolled a 3. You got lucky.
Lucky Pete.
dodges out of the way again as these two vines are just trying to wrap you up. That's the end of the vine's turn, bringing us to the end of the first round, giving us the top of the first round, or top of the second round, excuse me. As I drop my card. No, come back here. Must have my note card. The flower's turn.
Oh no.
So. It's strange. Kallista and Ashlyn, as you're standing near it, like, the flowers start to do something similar to what they did when they were starting to spew zombies. You see one of these heads like starting to pop out of the flower, but then it all of a sudden gets sucked back in rapidly. It goes,
oh,
and seems to like it rattles the whole flower when it does, and it looks like it regains some of its rejuvenation. It just seems a little bit more
gross.
Oh, not good.
Yeah. It just seems a little buffer there. So let's see. Ooh, that's a good roll too.
There's some bad stuff going on here.
There's always.
Are y'all looking at a tree? The rest of us in the back, all getting strangled to death by vines.
Yeah.
All right. So I got that, and it is going to make 3 tentacle attacks. Going to do 2 against the earth elemental in front of it, and 1 against Ashlyn.
Okay.
It does have reach of 10 feet, so if you're still 10 feet away from it, it still has reach. So,
okay.
1 attack against Ashlyn coming up first. That is a 21 to hit. Nope. All right. You dodge out of the way of that lashing vine. To hit the elemental, that
It's an 18 to hit.
Okay, that misses. The second one is only a 16, so all 3 tentacles miss as it's trying to lash out.
Because I forgot, as a druid, I can keep because I have a ring of protection that gives me a 1 AC, so it buffs my elemental forms.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
So the flower's going to stay put. That's the end of its turn. Ashlyn, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw because you're within 10 feet of this flower. And there's a strange, terrible stench coming from it as you're starting to smell some of the pollen from the flowers.
Is it poison? I'm immune to poison.
I'm also immune to poison.
It's all poison. So
We're immune.
So it does not seem to have any effect on you whatsoever. You may now take your turn.
Oh, monks.
So they're so funny.
Ashlyn is a magic item.
She is.
She is a
I'm
magic item.
trying to learn magic, but we'll see. Alright, my first attack will be a 20.
If it's 20 something, you hit. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Remember, you have the nat 20.
Yeah, I forgot I'm gonna use that too. So the first one's gonna be a 26 to hit, and then I will roll damage, which will be 16 points of damage.
16 points. You cut a limb completely off of it and it just lands onto the ground. It looks
Cool.
it looks tattered and beaten, wobbling back and forth.
Good. Kallista finishes off, I say, in primordial, and then I will run back to Diana, and I'll be like, "I got your back, like you go got mine." And I'll use my nat 20 on the other attack on the vine.
Okay, so anytime you hit, you can't provoke opportunity attacks, right?
Yep.
Against that creature, yeah.
You got it.
That I hit.
So you
Yep.
move towards
Or
Diana.
if I don't, if I don't hit it, I can still
Yeah, even if you miss,
away.
you can still run away.
Okay.
Yeah, without attack of opportunity.
So
So I will use my nat 20 on the one against Diana.
All right, you got it. Nat 20
So that'll be
has been used.
not bad,
I'll
not
take
bad.
that one off the board too.
10, 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. All right, you're cutting through it. These vines are quite hardy as you're trying to cut through them.
Okay, and then I'll do another key point.
You said it was 19
Larry
points of
Bill?
damage?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I will do another attack, 2 more attacks, 2 more unarmed strikes against it.
Sure.
The first one
Thank
is
you,
going to be
Ashley.
21
21 hits.
to hit, and that'll be a 7 plus 6, so 13 points of damage.
13 more, you got it.
And then the second one will be 12 plus 11, so 23, and then 6 plus 6, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. You're cutting big chunks out of this thing, but it still has its grasp on Diana.
Okay.
You got big sword marks like cut out through the parts of
I'm
the vine,
trying!
hacking away at it. It's actually kind of like trying to hack at a real vine and with a bladed weapon is really actually difficult in real life too, because the vine kind of like gives way when you're trying to like cut through it, so it makes sense that it'd be difficult.
Mm.
Is that end your turn, Ashley?
Thank you.
Yep, end turn.
Okay, Lachlan, Diana.
Thanks.
Okay. The one that Ashlyn was wailing on, I'm gonna nimbly backflip away from the 2 vines that are attacking me.
Okay.
I'll use my cunning action to disengage and use
Okay.
my movement to get away because
Sure.
I need some clearance to knock another poison arrow. I'm gonna tell Diana, hold still, and I'm gonna shoot the vine that's wrapped around her.
Okay, perfect. You do have sneak attack on this because you have allies within 5 feet.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Nice.
Okay.
You strike
it's
the
a sneak
vine. Sneak attack.
And
Yeah.
a poison arrow. Sneak attack and a poison arrow
Poison
here.
arrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
4?
Oh, 44? It immediately loosens its grasp on Diana and drops her down back onto her feet, and the vine just falls out of the tree, limp onto the ground. You've killed it.
Nice.
Melt some more stuff! End turn, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
All right. That Diana, you're up. You're now
Did
freed.
Lachlan just tell me? Yay!
Mhm.
Did Lachlan just tell me to melt more stuff?
I think so.
That's what he humbly requested, yeah?
Kallista, how close are you to the main unit thing? Because I need to see.
We should all stop taking each other so literally sometimes.
Yeah. That was a metaphor. Allegory.
I'm within 10 feet because I
We
have a
all
reach
do.
of 10 feet.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Molfin, you're still tied up, aren't you?
I'm a pinata, yeah. Huh.
Oh,
Yeah, Molfin's kind of dangling.
Will.
there.
Yeah.
Are you within 30 feet of me?
He is. Mhm.
Okay. I will walk over to where Molfin is all tangled up, and I'm going to do for him what I was going to do for myself which is to cast Freedom of Movement, which will you touch a willing creature for the duration. Your target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, spells, and other magical effects that can reduce the target's speed or make the target paralyzed or restrained. And the target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, including things that have it grappled. Finally, being underwater imposes no penalty to you or to your attacks.
He's Houdini.
Wow.
He is.
Wow. So
That's a good spec.
Diana rushes up with incantations and prayers to Ilmater and grabs a hold of your leg as you're being kind of picked up off the ground by this vine. And it seems like, man, you just got a little, you got a little skinnier, Molfin. You feel like you could just shimmy right out of this thing.
I feel like butter.
I feel like I just lost 5 pounds.
Nice.
It has to happen on your turn though, so you haven't gotten out yet because it has to. You have to spend the movement. So.
And then I would like to yell at Kallista, could you just back up like 5 feet, maybe at a certain pole? You do you though. And then that's my.
Cool. Kallista, in Earth Elemental form, you are immune to poison, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm not even going to bother having you make that check.
That's why I chose Earth Elemental, not Fire.
Your turn.
All right. Bop, bop. I don't know if that'll hit. 15 to hit?
15 hits.
Oh, okay. 13 damage on the first.
You got it.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Natural 15.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Another 10 damage.
10 damage. How do you destroy the corpse flower?
I pretty much just punch its face in so it like inverts in on itself.
Ew.
You know, flowers just kind of wilt and turn brown and blacken and die. And you see a couple of them like regurgitate these humanoid bodies that are no longer moving. And they just lay in like this mucousy liquid on the ground in front of you as it just falls to pieces in this pile, this heap of old shrubbery.
Lachlan, do you want to loot the corpses?
They're disgusting.
And then I will start heading towards Diana.
Okay. So you're running towards Diana. That brings us to Molfin.
Okay, so it looks like, did that tree thing collapse at the same time?
The vine that's wrapping around you?
No, the tree,
Like
there was
tree?
the tree thing with the flowers on it. Did the tree collapse as well?
Yeah, this was all like one big, it looked like,
Okay.
if you go into D&D Beyond and type corpse flower, that's what you guys just destroyed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all one entity.
I
Then,
think there's one in Tomb.
But these vines.
no, you're thinking of a trifront.
Oh, sorry, that was scary. Too.
But these vines are still like animated, and the one's still holding you currently. But you feel like you can get right out of it.
Matthew knows his shit.
Molfa just gonna start and starting to use the movement is gonna start wiggling down. But first, just because I think it's funny and I made the pinata joke, gonna use a bonus action to move Bigby's hand towards me.
Okay.
And as it starts coming towards me, have it literally punch the vine.
You got it, man. You have to make an
Yeah.
attack roll on this, I think.
Yeah, and I'm gonna burn the nat 20 on it.
Oh, crit with the big bee's hand. Nice. Nice.
I feel inferior to Gramps' much bigger hand.
Wow.
And actually, I'm going to real quick go just to make life easy. And I'm going to re-click it, and I'm going to have, because I'm burning the nat 20, I'm going to make beyond 20. Really? I was supposed to force the crit. It failed. Oh, yeah. Why did that not work? I don't know. I rolled. I'm just gonna roll the damage a second time.
Okay. You have to
So,
do some math.
supposed to be. Okay, so wow, 48 was 16 for the first, and oh, well, let me click it there. So.
Oh boy, you didn't roll very
Ooh,
good.
wow, those are horrible rolls. That is
Yeah.
27 points of force damage.
27 force. What's the bludgeoning for?
Let me double check here.
Does it do both or
I
just the
have
force?
Oh no, just the force.
Just the force? Okay.
The bludgeoning is if you do grasping hand.
Oh, got you. Got you. Okay. Makes sense. All right, so you slam into it, and as you do, you kind of topple out of this thing as your Bigsby's hand like knocks it across, and you kind of topple down around, spending your 5 feet of movement to get out of the grapple. What else would you like to do?
So that was a bonus action. Then I'm going to stand up. And how close am I to this thing?
You spent 5 feet of movement, so you're still within 5 feet of it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just going to grab the quarterstaff and just take a swing at it.
All right, cool.
Why the hell not? One of these days I got to get off my butt and actually...
Because Big B's works like a spiritual weapon, right? Where you can use your bonus action to do all that. That's
Yep.
sweet. I love that spell.
Wow.
Oh, you've got your dancing sword.
Well, I couldn't use it last time.
Actually, you know,
Okay.
can I change the weapon I'm using? I forgot I equipped that fancy new dagger I bought.
Oh yeah.
You can use the fancy.
I'm going to take
dagger.
a swing at...
Swing out with a dagger? You got it.
I'm going to take a swing at it.
The dagger of venom.
Come on, roll. There we
Hang
go.
on the cobra. Ooh.
Bang of the
Yes!
Cobra.
That's a dirty 20.
Yes, you hit.
Looks nice.
Okay. So I'm actually going to enter the dice roll manually because the hand, and I get a added bonus on the damage. Okay. Wait, is it Okay, so this is gonna get interesting. Okay, so that is
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this plays out because I forget.
okay. So it is 9 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
8 points of poison damage, and 7 points of cold damage.
Wow.
8 and 7. Okay. Doesn't it have to make a? Does that make a saving throw?
It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna roll and see what this
It's
is.
a DC 16.
Natural 15 plus 3 makes a save.
Okay.
Yep. So it doesn't take the additional damage. Okay.
That's fancy.
That's really nice. Good
I
turn.
missed that, yeah.
Good round. Good round, Molfin. Would you like to move any farther?
Nope, staying right there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So again, doing his best sort of Lachlan impression, dagger in the hand, held sort of like this,
That's a cool way to hold it. Yeah.
As he can go this way, he can go that way, he can go down, come up. As you know, I'm using a pocket knife of all things.
Yes.
A tear of pride.
So one of those ones that was trying to assail Lachlan is going to try to wrap up Ashlyn this time.
Ooh.
So kind of swings
Okay.
over.
Ashlyn
Actually, you know what?
be
It's going to do something different.
Oh.
It's going to use its ability called Entangling Vines. Okay? Within 15 feet, 30 feet of it. So, Ashlyn, you're standing near, Diana moved to go over towards Molfin. So...
I might be near... Did Kallista come over near Diana, though? So I might be still left over with Kallista then. Where
Yeah.
Diana used to be.
So you guys are probably within a 15-foot square of each other.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, these plants and the shrubbery from on the ground, like, almost animates kind of like vines, and they start to try to wrap around your legs from down below. I need you guys to go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
And who all has to make these checks?
Just Ashlyn and Kallista for this one.
Let's see what this means. Alright. Is this a magical spell or effect?
This is an attack because monks dodge all attacks.
It is not considered magical.
Okay, then I think if I fail something, I can re-roll to save it.
Okay.
So. Limited juice. Nope, that's not it.
Well, I got a natural 20 plus 5.
All right, so you have no problem. These vines kind of stay in place though. So right now, this 15-foot square that you're in is considered difficult terrain. If that affects you in any way.
No, it won't.
Okay, let me roll again because I think I get to re-roll a key point if I miss.
Okay.
Because I only rolled an 11 the first turn.
What plus what? What is strength? Is it 11?
No, that was it.
Okay, yeah. So you would fail if you don't have anything that lets you roll again.
But there is something, I promise. Okay, whenever I make a saving throw and fail, I can spend 1 key point to re-roll it.
Okay. If you want to
So
spend
I'm
your
gonna
key
spend
point,
a key
sure.
point.
Okay.
Much better. 22.
22. You dodge these vines as well, but now you're in some difficult terrain as these vines have risen up and are kind of like waist high, so you're gonna have to wade through them. I don't know if difficult terrain affects you at this high level of monk or not, but that's currently what it is. All right.
Unless a dash.
Okay. You
Your
got
movement is now only twice ours.
Okay. So that one went. That's what it did. One of them's gonna try to. Well, the one next to Molfin is just gonna try to re-grab him. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh no.
For a 26. Let me go ahead and roll some damage. Now, the way this works is it'll grapple and restrain you, but with your spell, like the next turn, you'll be able to just walk right out of it.
Cool.
So you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And technically you're grappled and restrained, but you're technically not grappled and restrained. So it doesn't matter.
Thanks.
And Lachlan, that one tries to just lash out at you once again, kind of reach over towards you, try to attack you. It's a 9. Misses
that
again.
Miss. Yeah,
that misses.
Wow.
That's all they can do, bringing us to the top of the 3rd round with Ashlyn.
I'll go over to Uncle Molfin, and I will hit the vine.
Okay.
That's on him.
Sure, you kind of like wade through these vines. You have plenty of movement, so you can rush up there.
Yes. Okay, cool.
You pass by
Unless
this
it's more...
decrepit spectral fist that's floating next to where the vine is.
Yeah, that's creepy. Anyone does creepy stuff sometimes. Always keeps us on our toes, though. Okay, so the first attack will be a 25.
That hits.
For a 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second attack will be, 27.
That hits.
For, is that a 6 or 9? Ooh, 9. So 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do an unarmed strike, just one this time, but that's 18.
18 is a hit.
Okay, I'll take it, for 9 points of damage.
So what was this last attack that you did? Was it a punch? Was it a kick? What was it?
It was more like a karate chop.
Karate chop?
Straight towards the vine, yeah.
You chop, and it snaps right where you chop it. It goes... And you watch as the vine from above the tree just gives way and it just falls to the ground around you guys. It slams, like, it bounces off of Big B's hand. And it's right there ready to punch it again, and it slams onto the ground there. It's destroyed.
Cool.
End turn?
End turn.
All right. Lachlan and Diana. There are 2 vines that are still trying to assail you in this area.
Okay. Diana looks like she has an idea.
I was going to. My idea was fire.
Sounds good. This sounds good.
All right. Oh gosh, I just wanted to find.
The monk and rogue are like fireball, dex
Yeah,
save.
yeah.
All
I'm
time.
not afraid of fireballs.
We've been around Uncle Molfin too long for that.
That's why I can't find it, because it's a light domain spell, so it's not in a cleric spell sheet. I was going to do what is it, Scorching Ray, and I know that with that I get. Yeah, I know that with that I get
It's
the
three. Yeah, it's 3 spell attacks.
strikes. Also, I just want to say, I'm sorry if it looks like I'm not paying attention. I do hear you guys. I'm just hyper-focused on my nails right now, and I can't stop clipping them. But I am listening to
It's
you all.
okay.
Scorching Ray.
I'm like, pretty.
Are you just casting it at 2nd level?
Yeah, just at the 2nd level, and I think I have to make 3 attack rolls with it.
You do. Yep. Are you gonna
All right.
Are you gonna throw all 3 of them at the same creature, or are you gonna divvy them up?
How many of the how many of the vines are there left?
There's 2 animated vines trying to wrap you guys up and crush you.
One on me and one on who else?
Ashlyn. It was trying to get Ashlyn, I think. Yeah.
I will direct 2 to Ashlyn's and 1 to Lachlan's.
Okay.
So, what did I just do?
Click
Oh,
8.
was that what I did? Oh, I don't think that I clicked the right button
Yep.
just
So
then.
yeah, you're just gonna roll a d20 for each, and you're gonna add your spell attack. Your spell attack.
I was using
bonus.
Roll20.
There you go.
Girl, I got real dice.
Yeah,
Why was
that's
I using Roll20?
That's a good point. I haven't rolled my little dragon blue die yet tonight.
Hey, my little
So
hey
the-
guys, my little dragon is the one that's rolling the nat 20s tonight. I rolled 2 on this bugger tonight, so I know what die I'm using next Delve Requisite episode.
Oh no.
This,
The
Do
first
it,
roll.
yeah.
The first roll was
Do it to
a dirty 20, and then
Dirty 20 hits.
well, that thing just. I'm trying to find out what the
Damage is 2d6.
What the,
2d6 fire damage.
2d6.
Yep. So two
clicked it in
cubes. 2 wonderful cubes.
2 cube.
2 cubes.
2 cube.
Although technically 2 cubed is 8, so I don't know how that works out.
That is a 5 and a 6.
Nice. So 11 points of fire damage to which one? Is that the Lachlan one first?
Yeah, sure. We'll do the Lachlan one first, since that one was just 1.
To your
And then this
surprise,
one,
Diana,
these-
as you're firing these off, to your surprise, these are live plants. They don't seem to be as flammable as you would originally have thought.
Mhm.
It is singeing them, but not as much as you would have thought or hoped.
Interesting.
Full of water.
Probably. Oh, if I still had Creator Destroy Water, did you know that a vine holds up to 10 gallons of water within itself? Create or destroy water destroys 10 gallons of water.
Mhm.
I mean, humans are 80%
Yeah,
water.
basically
What
the
if you
same
do that on
thing.
a
Blood
human?
bending.
Tempest cleric, I'm a Tempest cleric!
Keep in
This is
mind,
so
whatever
good.
you think you can do to the NPCs, the DM can do right back at you. Probably at a higher level.
Damn it.
Gentleman's agreement.
Oh.
Let's not give the DM ideas.
Gentleman's
We won't-
agreement. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Fair,
Matthew, I'll
fair.
shake your hand.
We
I'll
won't
shake
blood
your
bend
hand.
Like our
the
Shadowrun
enemy.
agreement with spirits. Hey, you don't bring in a Force 10 spirit. I won't bring in a Force 10 spirit. There you go.
Everyone's happy. Yep, everyone's happy. Yep.
Fair,
Oh, I'm
fair.
so excited.
The next one that hit was a 22 to
Oh,
hit,
oh,
and
yeah.
it was 4 damage.
Four total?
4 total. I rolled
4
really
total.
low.
You got it.
The next one is an 18
That hits?
to hit, and I'm going to roll damage right now.
Sure. Yeah, you definitely hit with that one.
That one was a 6.
6 points? Okay. So you singe these vines as these scorching rays go flying out from the palm of your hand, hitting their mark each and every time. Anything else that you would like to do on your turn, Diana?
No, I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Lachlan, did you go yet? Did you?
I haven't gone
Okay,
yet.
so it's your turn.
No, he let me go first. 'Cause I
Alrighty.
had an idea.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do the dive and roll away from the one that's attacking me, so I avoid my attack of opportunity.
Sure.
You know, get some clearance, get back up. I'm gonna aim the oath bow at the one that's attacking Ashlyn. I'm feeling a little cocky. I'm gonna try to make a sharpshooter shot.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, getting
As
confident.
I
Do it to
fire
him.
the oath bow, I rolled. Well,
Ooh.
I rolled a 29 minus 5. 29 minus 5 is 24.
Yes, you hit.
Okay. So it's gonna be sharpshooter, sneak attack, and I've knocked a poison arrow because I've been doing these all session here.
Yes, you have.
And
Ooh,
that's
buddy.
another 44.
44.
Yeah, if I'm reading this correct, sneak attack at this level is pretty high.
That's 44.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
You strike it.
44.
It flinches and wobbles back, but you can still see it's still animated and moving. But there's an arrow straight through the vine right now, piercing out through the other side.
And that's all I can do in my turn. End turn.
Okay, you got it. That brings us to Kallista.
All right, I'm gonna hit the one Lachlan just hit.
Okay.
You.
Take it down, hopefully.
Uh-oh.
16?
16 hits.
Me and math. 16 damage.
16 damage.
Natural 19 to hit.
That hits.
14 damage.
14. As you rush up, you guys watch as the earth elemental grabs a hold of this vine and squeezes, and then starts to wrap the vine around her arm, and then yank. And you hear branches break from above, and she yanks and tears and rips this vine onto the ground and then just tramples on it a couple times as it stops moving and is unanimated.
I put it under my foot and just rip.
Nice. You tear it into pieces. You did so. At end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right,
I will move to the last one.
You got it.
And hopefully flank if possible.
Sure. Lachlan had moved away from it, so
Oh, okay.
it's
Well,
kind of there, kind of
just
by
to
itself
at least
right
to
now.
be engaged, so Lachlan can get a sneak.
It seems like these things have quite a bit of reach in this area because they're just a dangling vine, so they can just like swing out pretty much wherever they want.
All right.
Molfin, you're up.
Okay. So, bonus action, Molfin is going to move the hand over to this vine, and this time going to have it swing by and literally try to grab hold of the vine.
Okay. Do I have to make like a strength saving throw with the vine?
It is basically it's a grapple check.
Okay.
It's strength versus the hand strength.
Or is it athletics versus the athletics? Is that what it is? Like an athletics versus athletics?
It literally just says attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature within 5 feet. You use hand strength score to resolve the grapple.
Yeah, so you roll. We both roll and we add our strength, and whoever's highest gets it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got the roll here.
Okay, so let's see here. Come on, little dragon, don't let me down. Yes, it's a +8, so 22.
You have the vine grappled. As you basically, Big B's hand grabs a hold of this vine. It's wiggling around underneath. Does it grapple and restrain or just grapple?
While the hand is grappling the target, well, that'll be, assuming it lives till next turn, I can use it to crush. No, it's just grappled.
Just grappled. Okay, so it can still attack.
Yep.
Okay. You got
now
your
it
action.
is currently grappled.
Mm-hmm.
And then, how far away is this vine from me?
20 feet.
So I'm gonna use my movement to walk up to it.
Okay.
And again, pull the dagger out and gonna take a swipe at it.
All right. Cool. Grappled, unfortunately, does not give you advantage. It would need restrained to get advantage on it.
No worries. That is a 23.
23 hits. You got it, man.
Okay.
Go snakes!
Wait, that's right. Okay, 1d4.
What was that thing they did in dodgeball? Like,
Wow.
Patches McGuire.
You can dodge a wrench.
Okay.
You can dodge a ball.
That's 7 points of piercing,
Oh, God.
9 points of poison, 11 points of cold, and then it needs to make a con save.
Wow, that dagger is vicious in your hands.
Wizard become a melee DPS.
That's a natural 2, so I think you have to roll 6d6 poison
66
damage.
more, yeah. Oh, wait. I just realized something.
24?
Callista's within 5 feet, right?
Attack.
Yeah. You have sneak attack.
Level.
Yep, you do.
'Cause it's a finesse
Nice.
weapon.
Sneak attack too. Oh my god.
Oh.
30.
And I think that dagger makes it,
Darkest
it
timeline.
has the poison condition for, is it till your
It now
next
has
turn?
takes poison and is poisoned until the start of my next turn.
You got it. So it's poison now, has the poison condition. Fantastic. It is now
Nice.
It is now the assassin vine's turn. It is poisoned. It is beat. It is battered.
It is grappled.
It is grappled. It's not having a good day. What's it gonna do? It's just gonna try to. So Molfin is within 5 feet. Kallista's within 5 feet. Its intelligence is 1.
Uh,
A mere creature. Desperate for survival.
It's gonna try to wrap around the elemental because it's bigger. So it's gonna attack the elemental. That is a 3 + 6. That's gonna miss. It can't move because it's grappled. So that ends its turn, bringing us to Ashlyn at the top of the round.
oh, you kind of made me feel bad for the vine there, Michael.
Actually, you know what? I had to roll with disadvantage. That's a 3 still.
Okay. I will go and hit the vine. I feel really bad about this now that we're actually came into its territory and decided to kill it. But that's things, guys.
It
so
attacked
the
first in his defense.
Yeah. So first attack is a 28,
That hits.
and that'll be for 13 damage.
Okay.
Second attack will be for 12 plus 12 is 24,
Yes.
which is 11 damage.
Okay. Go ahead and describe how you destroy the last vine.
I'm sorry, but you're just lettuce.
She carves and shreds the vine as it falls out of the tree and slams down, and Bigby's hand is just holding remnants now of this vine just like hanging over the edge of it. And you guys are out of encounter.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That was
Oh,
fun.
by the way, Molfin, you will have the ability to the freedom of movement abilities for the next hour.
Jeez.
Thank you. But Lachlan, you have to use this thing. This thing is incredible.
I'm jealous, but the Oathbow craves blood, and I can't do anything until Oathbow's satiated.
The way you talk about Oathbow, maybe we should have a little family chat.
He just wants blood!
My sentient weapon is very nice, actually. Maybe we should talk to you about Oathbow.
Everybody has these items that talk to them that they're all attuned to. Molfin has his shroud. You guys have your weapons. I want something that talks to me.
Don't you
something
have,
that
you know,
talks
the
to
big
it.
guy?
Oh, yeah.
The big guy? Like,
You commune with Ilmater all the time.
disintegrated an entire squad of zombies with a mere flick of your hand.
Which, if I may not add, that was a perfectly abhorrent waste of undead. I can't even find my words. Resources. There we go.
Speaking of undead
be a
resources,
waste.
there's a few corpses laying on the ground over by
Oh,
that flower
boy.
there, Molfin.
Oh
Why
no.
are
Oh
they there? That's
no.
so-
Oh no.
Should we investigate them?
The corpses, like I said.
We
Go
should
ahead.
make
Corpses.
Why are we going to loot
I
them? We're going to raise them up and use them as our army to invade.
Can we get any intel from them?
No.
Could we like get a sense of
No.
when these died? And
Sure. Yeah. If you want to go up and investigate, make an investigation check.
do they have clothes from like 20 years ago, or you know?
You can go ahead and make an investigation. Anybody who wants to investigate, you may.
I'll
Okay,
help
jump in on
someone
this.
who
Why
wants
not?
to investigate. I'm gonna bless Gramps again here with the
Oh, you're gonna
The
guide guidance on Gramps? All right.
so yeah. Like, if you wouldn't mind giving us your knowledge on,
Okay, so that's a D4. This is going to be.
are these from like the previous expedition? Are they from much longer before? Or what can we learn about this?
Do they have anything shiny on them?
Mhm.
That's a 30.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, so 16 plus 4 plus my modifier's a 10, so yeah, 30.
Nice.
Same. I
You're-
rolled a 16 on the die. I just need to figure out what my plus is.
Okay. Molfin,
Not loading.
you're going through. Diana's coming up there to help you. You're kind of like, these corpses are nasty. They're covered in like a thick mucus.
That's how he likes them.
So you're like
I
peeling.
prefer them a little
You're
more
like
well done.
peeling this nasty substance away from some of them, and you peel off enough of one to realize, wait a second, like this one's wearing like an animal fur type. You've seen Ilmater priests wear these kind of vestments before. Like this looks like somebody that was like with the Temple of Ilmater. But then you're looking through another one, and then you clean off another one. It looks like it's kind of like they've got like this. It's a halfling, which is simple brown tan vest, like a green undershirt. They have like they had like some. I kind of put like the Dora Explorer hat on. It looks like some kind of a professional delver of some sort, or some kind of excavator or something like that. You're kind of going through, and a couple of the bodies are dressed similarly. But there's only one priest out of there's only like 4 or 5 laying here. But some of them look like they were here for an expedition of some sorts. They don't look like an adventuring party. Like they're not armed.
Yeah.
More
And
scientific.
do I have
party.
any
Like a
idea
scientific.
what I-
Yeah, kind of like they're archaeologists.
And would I have any idea how long they've been?
It's make a medicine check.
I was gonna ask if I could further investigate the body of the priest.
Yeah, sure. What,
So-
do you want to? What was your investigation roll? We'll just use that investigation roll.
It was a
That's okay.
16 on the die, and I'm desperate. Like I keep on trying to refresh my page, and it won't. I
What?
would say that my plus is no higher
19.
than a 5. It's probably like a 3 or a 3, probably around.
You're looking at this priest. It's really hard to tell. Like, it still has some fleshy bits. Maybe being in this flower state stopped it from being able to be like decompose for a while. The flesh is real pale that it does have it on, and some of it's like squeezed, more like kind of like a skeletal kind of like look on his face. It's definitely a male, but you don't recognize the individual. Like you've never seen them before. So this could be a priest from a different temple that you've never met in a different city. You're not really 100% sure. But they're definitely wearing garbs of Ilmater.
I mean, they look like they're from our era. They're not from like 1,000 years ago or something.
What'd you roll in your medicine check, Molfin?
19.
19. Your best guess is they've probably been in this flower for maybe a year.
Oh.
Did the corruption in the church go more than citywide? Did we know that?
It is systemic.
Okay.
No.
It's corrupt.
No.
Oh my!
No.
Oh my!
Actually, you know what? You know what,
No.
Diana? With your 16, I'd probably say that you would, and with Molfin's 30 on his investigation check, I would probably say that you guys did notice that on the back of the head of the priest of Ilmater, there was like a large cavity in the skull. In the back of the head.
That's
Like a big gaping hole?
Like a big hole.
I mean,
They're
Would I
looking
have any
for the
idea what
medu-
would cause that?
What was your medicine check again?
19.
19. It looks like this person was bludgeoned. Like hit with something on the back of the head.
They stole the
Not
medulla
out of
oblongata
So
of
they have
Vecna.
with your 19, this person was dead before the corpse flower got them.
So now the question, I think, is what killed him? Because now I'm thinking Molfin, maybe it was another person.
Make an intelligence check, Diana.
Okay.
Diana.
Sorry, that was like probably something that was.
Wait,
No,
so
no.
we do or
No,
do
I'm,
know
I'm,
that
I'm basing it off of what you're saying, so I'm gonna have you make a check for it.
do we
Oh,
or
I
don't we
rolled
know?
another 16.
Sorry.
Plus, probably like I don't know what.
you're +2 on it. I
no,
think. I think you're +2.
So an 18.
+2.
You're pondering this with your compatriots, and then you look down and see the end of your mace. And you look back at the skull, and you look back down at the mace. Oh wow, man! It looks really close to like somebody hit this guy in the back of the head with a mace.
Like Dorn?
Yo, hide the maze.
Hide the maze.
Wait, how close? Because she's got a special mace, so like someone bludgeoned Dorn to death.
It's not a perfect fit, but
Okay, good.
it's similar.
Where did we get this mace
Could have
from?
been a large club or a flail, maybe, but it's
Okay.
definitely very similar.
Nobody else in this body, in this pile of corpses, is armed. That means that there was someone else in these woods.
Yeah, none of these individuals
So-
are armed. They have
The
like
corruption.
they have like just instruments and tools that are used. Like they have like brushes for wiping away things. It definitely look like a group of archaeologists. They got like pockets in their vests and stuff for carrying things.
What is Dorn with them?
I mean, I'm saying you're a group of archaeologists with one priest who's pacifist. You're pacifists. You wouldn't bring some muscle somewhere, and what would the motive of that muscle be?
That's
Was
what I was
Dorn?
wondering.
What was Dorn with these guys?
Well, they were
Like
in the
who?
plant
The
for
one-
How big
probably
is the
about a year.
corruption?
The 1 year would put it about the same time that Dorn discovered the hand.
Trey, this poor.
Lachlan, you're thinking what happened here was the hand already started corrupting Dorn,
He.
and he put this other guy down so that way he could hide what he was doing.
Oh
That's
my god!
so
Just
messed
Molfin share
up.
this with the party.
And then, luckily enough for the corpse flowers, like, hey, look at that, a corpse.
Why not?
Delicious.
Oh, to answer Ashlyn's question, Ashlyn,
So
when I
messed
spoke
up.
with Solar, he said that the corruption within the church, as far as the like problems with Vecna and Dorn, it was restricted to Daggerford as far as he knew.
Mhm.
But then again, he didn't even know about Dorn, so how much can he really
But did you know
about
all the clerics in Daggerford? Like, if this guy
I mean,
wasn't from
I-
Daggerford, then the corruption must have
Oh.
run much deeper, right?
Unless he
I
was
don't
in-
recognize him. He was from another temple. I did.
So
I
there are
practically
multiple
grew up with
temples in
salt,
on this
not-
worshipping Vecna thing.
Well, not necessarily.
They're
As
not-
we can see,
This guy
one
may
has
have thought
a
he-
hole in his head.
Oh. Oh, okay.
When we gather, when we originally took the hand of Vecna, we were doing it to like hold in a holy temple something that was
Okay.
unholy in an attempt to keep unholy people from trying to get the unholy item. What ended up happening was the unholy item corrupted the holy temple and the holy people trying to protect it. That was how that
Okay.
happened. So
But
now
I was
what
wondering if
happens
it was
is-
someone new that they brought in on it, because you didn't recognize them, so I thought that
Yeah.
it would be more widespread than maybe just Staggerford.
I mean, it could be more widespread.
But this
than
guy
just
probably
Staggerford.
thought he was just
Yeah,
helping
I
to
think
recover
he
a
was
dangerous
just-
thing, and
Yeah, I think
Right,
he
which
was
begs
like
the
us
question.
for Nightstone. He hired them just like he hired us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if they
sorry.
came here to
Mine's
get
going.
the hand, how could the hand have already been in Daggerford when they brought it here?
they came here
This-
for something
It,
else.
it couldn't
They
have
came here
been
for
in-
something else.
which means
What-
we have to move.
We,
because
he
that's
was
something
probably
else
looking
is
for
what
the
leads to the eye
yeah.
and the sword.
Yeah.
It is imperative that we find the eye
For whom?
to keep it out of Smiley's hands.
Okay. And put it in you. I get it. It's like tattoos. You can't just have one.
True.
No, the like the games the young gnomes play with their Pokemons.
Gotta
Oh,
catch them all.
Catch them all.
Yeah. Oh,
So what do you guys plan to do now that you've discovered this information?
Screw this! I'm
Yeah,
looking for the
right.
bloody cave.
Go for the cave.
Yeah,
okay.
we gotta look for it.
So you guys make your way probably like 200 more feet through this path. And you almost miss it, Molfin, but it's that dark feeling kind of pulls at you, and you're looking through the fog, and then you look down, and just to your left, about 10 feet away, you see what looks to be a small crack, a small opening with large stones. It just leads into darkness. And you can hear just many whispers coming from that opening. Over and over
gnome-sized
again.
opening.
Over and over again. It says, welcome, welcome, welcome. Your destiny awaits, 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 awaits. Are you worthy, worthy, worthy? And just all
Molfin's
these,
gonna start
it's
correcting
all
him.
different voices that seem to be echoing off from the inside of this cave.
Did we hear
Molfin's-
two or just Molfin?
Only Molfin can hear this.
Oh, okay.
Molfin just starts walking over, and again, it's probably almost like opera glove-esque as you're watching. As Molfin still hadn't taken that glove off after leaving home.
Mm-hmm.
She watches sort of, pulls the glove off of each finger, just very slowly, just walking towards the you'd almost say hypnotically, just a very calm, like for someone who's been so driven getting there and so like rushing himself, just nice and calm, walking there slowly, pulling the fingers off the glove, and just drops the glove on the ground.
Well, you just dropping it right there in front of the cave.
Yep.
I
And
love it.
just
Can we
Yeah.
inside check him?
Well, here's what we're gonna do. As that glove
Okay.
hits the ground,
Oh no.
and you just watch Molfin start walking ahead of you. You see his form getting closer to that small cave entrance. That's where we're gonna end tonight's episode of Kindred
No.
Myths.